Good evening, kindred and kind. Welcome to NearDark Studios Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago Night Chronicle. Before we get through the recap, let's do some introductions real quick. Start on this side of the table.
Memphis Piper, Torador.
Von Kaiser. That's not your name. Von Kaiser. Pretty sure that's not your name.
He's a Pokemon now.
So
He's
apparently our adventurer Alistair has one thing on his mind right now.
I'm Marilyn Alcott.
She's Clan Malkavian.
I am Dr. Helen Ruth, and I am Clan Jimmy.
And my name is Elijah Israel, or by my Twitch handle, Pinoy Boy. I'll be your storyteller this evening. Our Malkavian will be joining us shortly here. While we wait on her, we'll be recapping last episode. So last session, episode 17, Belle of the Ball, Memphis Piper has been shacked up in the Succubus Club for the past 4 nights. Unbeknownst to him, he wasn't quite awake during the conversation between Alistair Grayson and Kevin Jackson, the Prince of Chicago. Unfortunately, Memphis is no longer the child heir of Alistair Grayson. He is now the child heir of Primogen Annabelle, the Torador Primogen of Chicago. Later that night, they come to find out Elysium is about to start at Navy Pier. Annabelle is, throwing a little bit of an extra Elysium that night. The Ferris wheel was in full effect, and Kaito Higashi, Alistair Grayson's first true child heir, was going to experience his first Elysium. Shortly after going to McDonald's and is on her way back, she met Sophia. Marilyn met a new friend. Sophia claims to be a Bruja who has some strange gift involving time manipulation. As our coterie eventually convenes at Navy Pier, they finally get to see Memphis for the first time in 4 days. During Elysium, Prince Kevin Jackson approached our Malkavian and requested a dance from our Southern Belle, Marilyn, only to find out it was Von Kaiser in disguise. The coterie shortly discovered that Prince William Ramsey is no longer the Prince of Davenport and has lost his title. Soon after, the real Prince Kevin Jackson has gave his announcements and introduction of all the kindred. The coterie went in pursuit of the doppelganger. Memphis, being our hot-blooded young Torador, charged headfirst. Without thinking, confronted this doppelganger and experienced demontation firsthand. After snapping him out of it, and hearing Von Kaiser's name leave Memphis Piper's lips, Alistair Grayson, in a full rage, leapt upon the carousel, peering up at the long, pale-faced, blonde hair, black eyes of Von Kaiser, his nemesis, as he spread the ashes of his lost friend, Ella, throughout the air. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the session. As Marilyn joins the coterie. Alright, so we last left off. Mr. Grayson, you leapt right into action.
My claws are already popped. I am immediately going to also pop Fist of Cain.
So, coterie, as you catch up to Mr. Grayson, you notice that he is on top of a carousel that is currently spinning, and he's waiting to pounce up onto the Ferris wheel to attack Von Kaiser. I need everybody that is on the ground to give me wits and awareness.
I don't have the dice. I'll use yours.
Oh,
We'll take turns.
okay.
It's the wrong box.
What's the difficulty?
Just go ahead and tell me the amount of successes you get, and I'll let you know what you notice.
Okay, it's 3, but also a seal failure on my first roll.
So you got
Did
3.
not.
I got 3
Okay.
at least.
All right, you got 3. 3. That's all cut.
What was it now?
Go ahead and roll wits and awareness, and I'll let you know what you notice.
Oh, never mind. You can have that back now. Thank you. I'll pick it up. Okay. 3.
3. Wow, that's kind of creepy. So, as you approach the Ferris wheel in the carousel area, you notice on the ground, at the controls, is Von Kaiser. As you look towards the carousel, you see Von Kaiser also riding on top of a horse.
I'm gonna be feet to control panel, Von Kaiser.
We're gonna go to control Von Kaiser.
Yeah.
Alright. So, since we are in combat now, I do need everybody's static composure and 5.
Composure and what?
Composure and awareness for your static number.
It hurts.
4.
4. Where did my pen go? All sorts of
Composure and awareness.
Yeah.
Oh, and awareness?
I made
3.
Nice. Alright. So you have 5, so it's gonna go Alistair first.
I'm last on.
Erwin. I believe you have 4, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So it's gonna go Memphis, Maryland. Alright, so. Alright. Alistair, what would you like to do?
I'm leaping towards him immediately.
Okay. So you're gonna use Bounding Leap to leap upon the Ferris wheel?
Yep, claws and fists of Cain are already popped. If I land near him or even on top of him, I'm going to attempt to just rip him in half.
Alright. So, if you're wanting to spear him, then go ahead and there's no rouse check, I believe, involved with soaring leap.
Nope.
So, I would need a strength and athletics from you, just so that for the sake of accuracy. And I'm going to set the difficulty to. I'll set it to 4. It's a challenging.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 on the dot.
4 on the dot. Okay, you can choose how you want to land.
If I could land on his left side, on his non-dominant arm, and I'm going to attempt to attack from 2 angles, from the top and from the bottom.
Okay. So, you all witness Alistair leap from the moving carousel on top of the Ferris wheel. He gets into a combative stance onto the left of Von Kaiser as he keeps his balance. He hunches down as he goes to about to attack him.
Wunderbar. Bring it on, Tyson.
And go ahead and make your roll. So if you want to just go ahead and swing on him, it's strength and brawl.
You should probably take your shirt off. It'll give you more.
Yes, please do.
It'll be less wind fighting against you. That's a lot of dice.
A lot of damage.
Alright, that is going to be a critical.
Okay.
It's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 7.
Okay. All right. So you take out his whole entire left side. You rip him. You tear him like an envelope, just off. You see it start to dangle down as he just grimaces at you.
Don't want that.
All right. So it is Erwin's turn.
Erwin is also going to go after the one at the control panel.
Okay.
He's going to pull out both of his guns.
Okay.
Very Matrix style.
You brought guns to Elysium.
Sure did. And unload. I'm going to shoot 3 per. Feel like I done messed up. But okay, I'm shooting 3 per shot or per gun.
Okay.
Hey, to be fair, they didn't check weapons at the door.
They really did.
That's their fault.
Okay, go ahead and roll dex and firearms.
If any of them were to head my direction, I do have rapid reflex to avoid getting shot.
Okay. Oh, like his bullets.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's a messy critical, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and 4.
4. Okay. You land 2 good shots. Hits both of his shoulders and he rears back. Alright, it is Memphis' turn.
I like it when they laugh after you did something to them.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna punch him.
You're gonna punch him?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay,
With
go
everything
ahead.
I got.
So if you want to be more finessed about it, you can do Dex and Brawl. Or if you want to just be more of a just slobber knock 'em, you can do Strength and Brawl. Whatever's the highest for you.
Well, they're both the same. So.
Okay.
So I got 2.
2. Alright. Alright. So, it's a tie. I'm going to give it to my player. You get him across the face. He just looks right back at you.
Yeah, you remember me?
So, it is going to go to one of the Von Kaiser's turns. See the one on the carousel get off. And he starts to tiptoe towards the coterie. Ah, Mr. Grayson. May I use a lifeline? Pulls out a phone out of his pocket, clicks a button, and starts to ring on speaker. Give me wits and awareness, everybody.
I don't like this. Which one's doing this? The one on the very top?
The one that got off the carousel.
Okay.
Too many Kaisers.
2.
4.
4.
3.
3.
2. 3.
What'd you get? It's gonna be kind of hard for you to hear because for where you're at, how high you're up. Everybody on the ground level hears this. You hear a rather concerned voice come across the speakerphone. Miles? And you hear your sister come through the speakerphone. They have Mom, Dad. Please, just let us go. My son's dead. Click. I've always enjoyed the phone a friend lifeline. And he puts the phone away. Ah, Mr. Grayson. And coterie, we are going to have such a ball tonight. I hate to say adieu, but c'est la vie. And he starts backing towards the pier, and you see him go over the rail and fall. As he does, you see a of cards hit the ground, and it is now Marilyn's turn.
So there's still one on the Ferris wheel.
There's one at
Operating
the
it?
controls,
Yeah.
and then there's one on top of the Ferris wheel that's now has part of his arm hanging down.
All right. I want to pop silent or unseen passage.
Unseen
Something
passage.
for
All right.
I don't go up with hunger. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm going to approach, all sneaky like, the one on the operation
'Kay.
panel.
You see him with his hand on one of the levers as he just took a punch to the face from Memphis and has brought his face back. All right, what would you like to do?
I want to kick him in the back of the knee.
Kick him in the back of the knee. Okay, go ahead and give me strength and brawl.
All right. Oh no.
And he's going to
2.
not notice you.
Wow.
All right.
That's
so
for me right there.
this is actually a pretty good kick from Marilyn. The heel from your boot digs in and caves his knee in, and you actually get him really good as he comes down and his hand shuts the lever down, and you notice the Ferris wheel start to spin. Can you give me a Dex and Athletics or Strength and Athletics, whatever's higher for you?
Strength.
I'll set the difficulty to 4.
Okay. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly 4.
4. Alright, now I gotta roll for. Okay, well, that's not good. You see one of the doppelganger Von Kaisers as he's flailing with his arm to the side. He falls off the Ferris wheel and starts plummeting down towards the fence and is impaled by one of the spikes.
Wait, can I try to catch him?
Do you want to try to catch him?
Yeah, I want to try to catch him.
No, let him be in pain.
Fortunately, you've already used your turn, so we have to go back to the top of the round. So,
Alright.
Give me like a bonus action
a bonus action.
A reaction.
A reaction. Alright, so, since, well, he's gone. The one that Marilyn just kicked gets back up and goes to...
Oh, I got confused. I thought the one that was on the control panel killed himself.
No. The one on top of the
okay,
Ferris wheel
yeah, that
fell
one-
Yeah, he done
off.
fell off and hit a hole in a bad way.
Yeah.
Is there a good way?
Yeah.
So the one on the
They
control
fell
panel
off.
gets up and goes to swing at Memphis.
Swing on me?
Mm-hmm.
Swing on me?
Oh, shit.
Peaceful failure? Critical success?
4,
Messy critical.
5.
You got this.
Okay. Go ahead. Dex and
Don't let him intimidate you with his smug face.
Right? Oh, hold on.
So the D6 and I was like, wait.
There's a 5 win?
So, messy critical. He goes to swing on you, and he cold socks you hard. Boom! And he knocks your glasses off your head, and your hat goes flying. Go ahead and take 2 points of superficial damage. And you half it, though.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So, you watch Memphis as he just gets rocked into the face by this doppelganger. Alright, top of the round, Alistair.
As I catch myself from falling off the Ferris wheel, I'll watch the one plummet down, paling itself onto the fence. What do I see?
As you get a grip on your surroundings and you start looking around and scanning the area, you notice that your coterie is now engaged with another Von Kaiser that is at the control panel. He appears to have punched Memphis in the face as you see Marilyn behind him. Also, somewhat at a distance away, you see Erwin with both of his guns out and his left.
So I heard those gunshots
Correct.
earlier
Yeah.
too, on a pier, public. All right. Is
To be fair, it's Chicago.
is that Von Kaiser close in proximity to me, below me, or is he a ways away?
If you wanted to jump on him, you could if you wanted to.
I'm going to activate Flesh of Marble, and I'm going to M Bison fall on top of him.
Okay, so
Something like this?
since you are on a moving surface and you want to aim
I do go up 1 hunger.
okay, this individual with your coterie surrounding him, I will need a dexterity and athletics from you. This is a bit of a finesse move. It's also a move from a fighting game. Let's go ahead and set the difficulty to 4. Let's make this challenging for you.
Is it dexterity and which one?
Dexterity and athletics.
Okay. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, And I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Sure.
4.
Okay. So, as the coterie surrounds his doppelganger, you just see a just flash of Alistair just like a Spartan drop from Halo, just obliterate. You all get splattered by innards and blood and just visceral material as this individual is just blown to pieces as you see Alistair land right on top of him.
Do you like
You
this?
done used the Alistair anvil on him.
Where's the rest of them?
Here's some.
I'm looking for any signs of Von Kaiser anywhere.
I'm gonna point to the one on the pole.
You see the one.
I'm moving over towards it, and I want to grab him and lift him off
Okay.
the spike.
With your strength and potence, you, with ease, just... You lift him off the spike.
Where's the real Von Kaiser?
Grayson, I brought Ella. Wunderbar.
Is that all you ever say? You sound like a broken record.
Wunderbar. As you see his eyes start to flutter and his skin starts to melt and peel away, you start to see a goatee and mustache, wrinkles, green eyes. It starts to just dissipate. His hair begins to fall and molt off, and you see a bald head. And the rest of his body does the same.
Do I recognize the man?
Oh.
Von Kaiser's somewhere here in the city.
What's in awareness, everybody?
Two.
Oh,
4.
4.
don't touch me with that cursed hand.
I got 3.
You got 3?
I got a bestial failure and a 1.
Okay.
Along with, 4 blanks. If that helps.
So, the only one that notices this is Mr. Grayson. Did you get 4 or more?
I got 3.
You got 3? So, you are starting to scan the area, and you notice that there's a pile of business cards lying on the ground. Memphis, slowly after, since you've witnessed him on the speakerphone, you follow Mr. Grayson. When you go to where Von Kaiser had fell off of the pier, you pick up one of the business cards, and it says it's for a haunt. It's apparently for a haunted house in Chicago, almost maybe 40 to 45 minutes out of the city. You don't know if it's open year-round or what have you. As you bend over to pick it up, you hear the engine starting of a boat. And you see the lights as a boat starts to skid off into the distance. And you see the back of the boat. Till next time, Mr. Grayson.
What was that?
It's his bread trail.
Why'd you tear it
There's an
up?
address on it too, by the way.
Oh, there's a bunch of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all the same?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
It's 5520 West 111th Street, Oak Lawn, Illinois 60453.
I'm gonna go over to the one that was killed and after he fell off the Ferris wheel. Check his pockets for anything.
Any identification along those lines? It doesn't look like he has anything on him.
Okay.
When you do reach into his pockets, you do find more of those business cards.
I want to start looking around, see if anybody was watching.
Anybody was watching?
Mm-hmm.
No, no one's watching.
Security cameras, anything?
You will need to give me a larceny and resolve roll for that.
Okay. I would imagine they wouldn't have Elysium where there's a lot of cameras, but it's a
True,
good idea to check.
true that. 1 and a bestial failure.
You don't notice a
Okay. Cool.
I don't want to sit next to him anymore.
Remember, it's only a bestial failure if you fail the test. If there's no test and it's open, you can't bestial fail.
Yeah. I'll let you know if you bestial fail.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pocket some of those cards. I'm actually gonna hand a couple to Marilyn.
Yeah, I don't want him.
I mean, I feel like you might have some luck with maybe I don't know. You know, seeing things we can't see.
And everybody but Mr. Grayson heard that phone call, by the way, too.
So, you think that was really your sister on the phone? Or did they say it was her sister? They didn't say it was a sister. It was a girl talking.
Yeah, it was. You can't decipher who that was, but he knows exactly who that was.
Marilyn, what are you talking about?
He has my mom and my sister.
Who has your mom and your sister?
Von Kizzer.
Well, let's think about it for a minute. He could just be having someone mimic their voice, maybe. Maybe you should try check in and see if they're okay before we start freaking out.
It could always be another duplicate.
Damn it.
Alistair, have you ever gotten anyone back from Von Kaiser?
You guys got me back?
Marilyn was the first person I've ever saved from Von Kaiser.
Oh, that's not a good record.
I'm gonna move over, I'm gonna grab the jacket that I took off. I'm gonna put it on so I'm at least somewhat presentable.
I'm gonna go pick up a card.
I need to go talk to Damien. We need to let him know, just like when we were in the Quad Cities, there is a very dangerous kindred here.
As everybody is gathering themselves and resituating themselves, you notice that a pair of headlights starts coming down the road on the pier. It's a black SUV. You see two men step out. They're all in black suits. You recognize them. They're the ones that allowed you into the pier. Hey, is everything all right? We heard gunshots.
No. There is. We need to speak to Damien.
All right. See him go to his earpiece, walk away. We got a situation. And gets back into the car. One of the passenger side window drives down. All right. We alerted Damien, and we also let Prince Captain Jackson know.
I feel like we get involved in a lot of situations.
And they begin driving towards Elysium.
Listen, Memphis has a stake in this now. I don't want to ask either of you to come with us if you don't want to.
Will you guys come with us?
Of course.
I mean, I was planning on it already.
I'll ask him if you don't. I feel like we're gonna need as much help as we can get.
Yes, it's true. I just don't want to put any more of the coterie in danger. It's.
I feel like we do better as a unit, though.
Yeah, it's probably more important than ever right now that we all stick together.
All right then.
He's gonna start targeting us. He's already targeting Memphis.
How did he know?
He's more than likely been following us.
Well, I mean, were famous.
Also true.
Yeah, but I was supposed to be dead. He didn't know I was alive.
Unless he did know.
Like, read my mind?
No. Like has been watching us since the Quad Cities. As in, he never really went away. I don't understand why he's obsessed with me. I don't.
What did you do to him exactly to start
can't-
all this?
I can't believe he's still alive after what happened.
I don't know how he could be alive.
He's your Joker.
He's my what?
Like in Batman.
Why do you keep going back to that ridiculous comic book character? Nothing about me is like Batman.
Hey, now's not the time. His family might be in danger.
Exactly.
I think
Right.
what we should do is figure out if it is them or not for sure before we start freaking out totally.
Do you have a way of getting hold of your mother or your sister?
I could.
Well, he's supposed to be dead, so
Yeah.
someone else is gonna have to do it. But he's
Wait,
busting
yeah.
out.
Hold on. Let me see your phone. Alright, I'm gonna call my mother.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, fuck.
I don't want to call her from my number.
This
That'll
guy's your
look
voice. Don't get me in
Alright.
trouble.
Call the number.
Okay. The phone rings. Rings. Hello.
Hello? Is Dr. Cecilia in?
Ah, yes. The doctor is in. Miles. Oh, Miles. I'm so curious what kind of canvas your mother will make.
What did they say?
Don't you do anything to my mother.
Von Kaiser?
Is that you, Grayson?
Listen here, you psychopath. I don't know where you are. But we're coming for you.
I am waiting for it.
And this time I'm not leaving it to chance. I'm going to watch as I rip your fucking soul from your body.
That's the Grayson I know. My Jaeger. I will see you soon.
You can rip souls from people's bodies?
I feel like I can at this moment.
I'm really interested in that, so I'm gonna have to take a note. So then that's a yes? This is a real thing that's happening right now?
We definitely don't have the element of surprise anymore.
I don't think we ever did.
Where are we going from here?
Well, clearly, pick up one of the business cards. This place.
It's obviously going to be a trap. Knowing him, it's going to be set up in an extremely over-dramatic setting,
Like the last time?
like the last
Does he
time.
not learn from his mistakes or something?
For some reason, his eccentric behavior has only gotten worse over the years.
How do you know this guy again?
I first encountered both of them, the brothers, Carl and Ludwig, back in Ireland. It was a long time ago. Before World War II. I think it was around World War I. Early 1914, maybe, possibly. It was a simple operation that the UC-6 was doing. And when we encountered them, they were nothing more than Sabbat insurgents. There was nothing special that I did to him other than kill his brother.
And drove him insane?
They were already very much insane when we met them.
Take it they were pretty close then.
They're identical twins. They were attached at the hip. Carl, on the other hand, was a Malkavian. He excelled at ripping or implanting memories into individuals, while Ludwig was more of the body. In fact, actually, did you ever use Carl's mind? The token that I gave you.
No, I haven't used it yet. It's sitting in my shop. Why?
Well, I was never able to use it because I don't possess your clan's unique gift. If you were to use your gift with it, there's a possibility we may be able to find something else out about this.
I mean, I can give it a shot.
It's better than us going in blind.
Whatever it is, we have to hurry.
See another black SUV circle back around. Approach you all. See the back door open up, and Sheriff Damien steps out. What's going on?
Damien, there is a very powerful Sabbat, Zemitzi, in Chicago. It's the same one that targeted me when I was in the Quad Cities. Targeted the coterie.
You saying we have some bot now in the city?
It seems like just one. I don't think it's a sleeper cell. I don't think it's a group of them. I think it's just one lone Zemitzi.
Well, Prince wants you to debrief him now. So, let's get in the vehicle and we'll give Prince all the details.
I'll head with him.
Oh God, where's Francis? Oh no.
I think he was.
Did I leave him inside?
Yeah,
Someone's gonna steal him.
I think he's with Sophia, though, right?
No, she disappeared. She was like boom,
Oh, yeah.
gone. It was really creepy. We get in the car?
Well, aren't we? Isn't Prince Jackson right in there?
No.
No, we gotta go back to
Oh.
Elysium.
I thought we were at Elysium.
No. Well, we're outside. We're a little ways down the
Okay,
street, I
yeah.
think. We're on the pier by the Ferris wheel. Shooting guns.
Are you all getting in the vehicle?
I'm getting in the
Yeah.
vehicle.
Sure.
I gotta find Francis.
Shotgun.
Okay. The SUV goes back,
Too slow
heads
every
to
time.
the ballroom, doesn't take very long. And the driver steps out, opens the door for you all. Sheriff Damien steps out and leads you into the ballroom. Okay. Now that you all went back to Elysium, the scenery has changed quite a bit. There's loud EDM music going, lights flashing. It's dark in here. It looks like one of your shows, Memphis. You actually recognize the track. It's from your soundtrack. It's your music. Well, before you died.
Hey, I know this song.
As everybody starts looking through the crowd, can you please give me wits and awareness?
1,
3.
2.
Is there any blood one though?
3.
2.
Three. So anyone that didn't get one, raise your hand. Okay.
Didn't get one?
Didn't get one.
Oh yeah. No.
All right. Okay. And you got 3, Grayson?
2.
2? All right.
I
Fantastic.
got 3.
All right. Excellent. So everybody went. Erwin, you're trying to see if there's any blood wine left. You look towards the table and it's gone. All of it. As everyone starts scanning the area, you notice a lot of kindred either has a glass of it in their hand or has an empty glass, and they're blitzed. Almost every single person at this Elysium is just off their rocker. They're dancing left and right. As you start to notice, you're looking for Frederick and see if he's anywhere near. See Kaito hanging towards the back, surrounded by people, and you notice the bald head of Frederick sticking out.
Well, he's still bald?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor guy. Alright. Run over.
You're gonna run over?
I'll grab
Trying to
Francis on the arm.
Push through
when I
the
get
crowd. Oh, so you're Kaito. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you see people panning and pawning over Kaito as they're trying to intrigue him and talk to him, and he's trying not to really have any of it. As you go to grab Frederick out of the crowd and pull him out, you notice that his face has gone back to normal. He is an old man again.
there. Oh. Shit. What, were you stressed out or something? Oh no, you poor thing.
As you're helping Frederick out of the crowd, you notice Sierra comes over and grabs Kaito by the shoulder and pulls him out of the crowd too, and they disappear.
Who?
Sierra. Lasombra.
Yeah, I remember.
And they both
I'm
leave.
gonna follow.
Oh, we're gonna follow?
Yes, I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
I'm dragging Francis with me.
Okay. So as you begin following Sierra and Kaito as they start to leave Elysium together, you begin following them outside. The rest of my coder, what are you doing? Are you following Prince Damien?
Yeah.
Not Prince Damien, but Sheriff Damien?
I would be following the sheriff, yes.
Okay. So the sheriff leads you up to the second floor, where you were actually when you were observing the doppelganger Prince Jackson dance with Marilyn. As you make it to the second floor, you start passing all the windows and watching all the kindred start to dance and just have a good time. Eventually you see Kevin Jackson with with his arms behind his back, peering out onto the dance floor, observing his kindred of a city. Next to him, you see the purple eyes of Morgan standing next to him. She's dressed in a red and black belly dancer's dress. She's got bird skulls around her neck, and throughout her dress she has different bones and sinew wrapped around as she holds on to Kevin Jackson's forearm. So, as Damien and the rest of the coterie approach Prince Kevin Jackson, sir, the coterie's here. Ah, so, what's this I hear about we have trouble?
It's the same individual that bothered us in the Quad Cities, or at least caused the situation that Lady Justicar the Sin had to deal with. His name is Ludwig von Kaiser. He's a Sabbat, or at least ex-Sabbat. I believe now he's he isn't anything. He's working on his own accord, but he has a vendetta with me.
Give me wits and awareness, everybody. The ones that are with Kevin Jackson.
3.
3.
I think I went with, right? Yeah. 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4. Okay. So, the three of you notice that Kevin doesn't make eye contact at all whatsoever as he is speaking with you. He's constantly staring out the window into the dance floor. Udo noticed that he kind of has a weird glaze over his eyes. Like he's not quite all there. Maybe he had blood wine or what have you. So you're telling this about now in my city, Mr. Grayson?
It may not be a cell of them, but there's definitely a powerful one. I know he's 8th, maybe 7th generation.
All right. Deal with it. I grant you bloodhound on this individual. If you need to ash him. I just don't want to deal with it right now.
All right. I will take care of it, Kevin.
See Morgan peer at the three of you. Oh. I hope you all are enjoying Elysium. Sounds like you have to leave, though.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
Super good time.
Her outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it's high fashion, or does it look like it's authentic?
It looks modern. It looks
Okay,
like,
so it doesn't look like she's wearing tribalistic clothing.
no. It looks more of a modern rendition of it.
Alright, so it's just a macabre modern version of it. Alright.
Okay. Give me resolve and composure, Alistair.
Uh-oh.
Difficulty is going to be set at 5.
Uh-oh. Domination.
You guys better hide.
Alright. Is this a mental persuasion?
No.
Okay.
It's something else entirely.
It's physical.
So resolve and composure. Resolve and composure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is a that's a solid 1.
A solid 1. Oof.
Wow. That sucks.
As the music plays throughout Elysium, as you get a really good look at Morgan. Maybe it's just what she's wearing, just for whatever reason. You just get a sharp pain in your head, and flashes of memories start rolling through. And you just focus on those purple eyes. And one memory in particular flashes across your mind as you feel fingertips lift your chin up and you look right at her. You see chains from your arms sprung about, and you come back.
Do we notice anything? Like him acting weird or anything?
You see him just kind of stop and pause for a second, like he's really thinking about something. Imagine staring at somebody who's having a daydream.
Alistair, are you ready?
Yes, I'm fine. Let's go.
Well, you all have a nice night. Stay safe.
I leave.
Yeah,
I follow.
walking out.
All right. So, Marilyn.
Mm-hmm.
You follow Sierra and Kaito outside of Elysium. Are you being stealthy about this? How are you going about this?
I'm walking quietly. And I'll probably say I'm gonna try to stay like 20 feet back.
20 feet back?
Yeah.
As you notice, they walk outside and they go to the edge of the pier. The both of them grip the railings as they stare out into the lake. Can't quite hear them from the distance that you're at. So, if you want to hear them, you have to get a little closer.
Alright, I'm gonna pop Unseen Passage again.
Alright.
And I'm gonna, before I do, I'm gonna be like, alright, Francis, stay right here. I'm gonna go bye-bye for a minute. But I'm not really bye-bye. I'm not really bye-bye, though. I'm still here. You just can't see me, alright? I'll be right back. I gotta go listen to what they're talking about. So stay right here. Alright. And I'm gonna pop that. Pass.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna scoot up closer so I can hear.
Alright, so you get pretty good distance. You're not right up on them, but you're within earshot. So, you look like you were having a bit of an issue in there. As you see her scoot a little closer to the Kaito. Thanks. I just, my sire ran off and left me. I don't know what's going on right now. I heard gunshots, though. You'll get used to it. It's the city. So, what is a young man like yourself doing with Mr. Grayson? Where are you from? Well, I grew up in Tokyo. Native. Yeah, native. Well, I was born there, but I was back and forth as a child myself, too. And they begin speaking to each other in Japanese.
Oh.
I never learned Japanese. Shit. I'm just gonna watch their body language.
They seem to be really pleasant with each other. A couple laughs here and there. They get a little bit closer to each other, and they're not intimate or anything along those lines, though it does seem somewhat flirtatious. So, and they just continue to converse in Japanese.
Alright, I'm gonna head back over Francis.
Alright.
I'm gonna drop Unseen Passage.
Alright.
Alright, Francis. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, it's just me. Nothing good going on over there, so I think we're just gonna head back in. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! No, no, no! Don't do this to me! Oh my god, just breathe. Put your hands up above your head. Oh fuck.
Hey, what's that? And you see Kaito turn around.
Oh my god, Kaito! I'm so glad you're out here. I think Francis is dying. Come help!
See Kaito run over along with Sierra. Is he alright?
I think he's having a heart attack.
Why is he having a heart attack?
I scared him on accident. I mean,
Why would you scare an
it was an
elderly
accident.
man?
God damn it!
What is wrong with? Okay.
Just help him.
All right. I don't.
Help him do something.
I don't know how to treat a heart attack.
Oh god. Oh no.
See him start to fall
Oh,
over
oh,
as
God.
Kaito
Alright.
grabs him and looks into his eyes. Calm down.
You do not. No, sir. You do not. And I'm just gonna do it myself.
Okay. Go ahead and rouse.
Pass.
Okay, you stick your hand into his mouth and he begins to drink. And you feel his heart rate start to calm down as he gets to his knees and you tend to him. as he starts to recover. Sorry, I didn't know what to do.
It's fine. I'm just really weird about that shit, alright? Thank you for your help. I was panicking. I didn't know what to do either. So that was a good idea. Thank you. You're not as terrible as I thought you were.
Okay, alright. See Sierra grab him on the shoulder. I will be over there. It seemed private. She leaves.
Yeah, while you're here, I'll go over and wait for her to get further away.
She's pretty good distance at this point.
Alright, so some shit went down outside during Elysium. Von Kaiser came back. Do you know about Von Kaiser? Never told you much. It's like your sire's like arch nemesis.
Okay.
So he's back. Pretty sure he has Memphis's mom and sister hostage. So we're in the middle of that situation right now. Alistair could probably use your help.
Okay. Well, yeah. Lead the way.
Alright, I'm gonna pick
You gonna help
Francis
Frederick?
up.
Alright.
And I'm gonna head back into Elysium.
Okay. Alright. As you three begin ascending down the stairs, getting to the main floor of Elysium, you convene with Kaito and Marilyn and Frederick, who Frederick is a lot older now. He is no longer 30 years younger. And you see him gripping his chest as he walks back inside with Marilyn and Kaito.
Marilyn, what's wrong with...
There was a situation, we took care of it. It's all taken care of. Do you need to find Sophia, though? Get some more of that magic juice she has going on.
What?
No, we need to go rescue my mom.
Yes.
Right, of course. Yeah.
Where is
yeah,
Kaito?
Mom.
Kaido's right there.
He's right
He's
there.
behind me.
Alright.
I got him for you. You're welcome.
Everyone, let's go ahead and where is that artifact?
It's at my shop.
We're gonna head to Marilyn's shop. Give you less than 30 minutes to try to see if you can figure out anything with it.
Well, maybe we should just split up, save time. Because I feel like it might be a waste of time if it could just lead to nothing.
We just were talking about how we're stronger together.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't really have much to offer. All I really did was kick the guy in the back of the knee tonight. So I'm pretty sure you guys can do that.
Valuable to this coterie.
Well, why don't we just stop along at the shop, and where are we going anyway?
Pull out the card. This is where we're going.
Grabs the card, brings out his phone, starts texting on his phone, and punching in the address.
I'm gonna like kind of stand on one side so no one can look over and see his phone.
Okay. It's a year-round haunted house. Huh. I didn't know we had those in Chicago. It's not open right now. It doesn't really...
Then that's exactly where Von Kaiser's going to be.
Okay.
Prince Jackson already said that the blood hunt is on. But instead of us going in here blind, I was hoping Marilyn could possibly use whatever it can do, if it even can do anything, to help us out.
All right, well, less talking, more walking. Let's get
go.
Get to where we're going.
Okay. Coder begins leaving together to Alcott Oddities. Mm-hmm. All right.
Whose car are we taking?
We took an Uber here.
Oh.
Memphis, are you going with the Coder?
Yeah, I'm going with them.
All right, fantastic.
Oh, your sire's
Shotgun.
gonna be
Hey,
mad.
you know what, guys? I've got a limo if we need.
Whoa, you got a what?
I've got a limo.
Like you own the limo?
No, I came here in a limo. I'm sure we could use it.
Well, who owns it? You have the keys?
No, but we have a driver.
Do you know how hot wire?
I don't. But that's only one YouTube tutorial away.
Alright, I can seat all of us in my vehicle.
You have a car
Yeah, I
here?
don't understand why we're stealing a car.
We can seat everyone in my SUV.
I
Let's
thought
just...
we Ubered here.
Right. And shotgun.
Oh.
Let's go.
You never mess with a man's
Actually, I
shotgun.
believe that is true. You
We
don't
Ubered
have your
here.
vehicle.
Wait, we all Ubered here?
Yes.
Yeah, because
We had to get
you
Uber
dropped off the
XL.
sedan in the chop shop.
Look who's paying attention for once.
No, my shotgun. Oh,
Leo, You dropped it off at Leo's.
No, that
No,
was
I dropped
that
off
was the
Sullivan Danes.
I know,
yeah.
chat. You tell us, chat. You know more than us.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm getting confused here.
I
Yeah.
drove in.
You
with,
drove
in with my
your
SUV because
yeah.
you said I got to pull in.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, well, maybe we don't want to take your SUV. Maybe we want to take a limo.
The shotgun's back.
All right. Yes, the SUV is at Elysium.
All right.
So.
Well, I'm not leaving it, so I'm driving it.
Oh, of course. All right. So everybody's getting in the SUV.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
So
Erwin
much for
jumps into shotgun,
We're gonna ride in style.
and the rest of the coterie gets to the back of the SUV.
And Francis.
And Francis.
All right.
I need everyone to talk calmly. Don't get Francis all startled tonight on the ride. We had a scare
I'm
earlier.
gonna start heading towards Alcat Oddities. Why? What happened earlier?
Kind of had a heart attack.
What?
I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
Because that's something that can happen to kind.
Yeah, I know. It just came out of nowhere. It was weird.
Look, that's how they work.
Oh.
Like,
Huh. Man, I guess I don't really miss being kind then, huh?
Do you give him blood regularly?
Well, you know.
Okay.
I give what's needed.
Marilyn, how often have you been feeding him?
Let's see. I think the last time was like, maybe like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I've never done this before.
Maybe every other day. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe you need to put him up.
Are
for
you saying
adoption.
I caused his heart attack?
No, I'm saying that he may be having an extreme strain to
I would
his
be
body.
very offended if you try accusing me of causing his heart attack.
Resolving composure, Marilyn.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
please pass this. I'm not.
Such a bad time.
Difficulty is going to set to 3.
1.
Any bestial fails.
No, just a 1.
Okay, so you lose your temper.
We just went through petrifying scare. Thought I was gonna lose him, and now you're saying it was my fault.
I never said that.
That's definitely what you said. You said
No.
it was my fault.
No, you're just not feeding him enough.
So it's my fault.
Feeding, yeah, that'd be your fault.
Are we there yet?
Want to drive? We
The
just need
audacity.
we need to stay focused. We need to keep Memphis's mother and his sister in mind.
Kaito, you got a computer?
Not on me.
Dang.
Why?
I was gonna say he could track the number.
Yeah, I could if I had had my computer.
Can't you do that on like your smartwatch or something? Yeah, like a program on there.
No, but
Oh, what's it
do you
good
have
for
a
then?
computer at your haven?
She didn't even have a phone.
I have my phone. That's all I need, right?
Right.
Eventually, the coterie gets the Alcott out of these.
All right.
I mean, I think there's like they still make internet cafes. Is that still a thing? I think there used to be one around here like 20 years ago.
Kaito informed me now that there's a place, usually coffee shops, where people connect to Wi-Fi.
Oh, great.
It's,
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
It's
Wi-Fi.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
What have you been doing? Are you living under a rock for the past?
I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm gonna head inside.
Alright.
Okay.
Why does he not know about Wi-Fi even?
I have been trying
It's
to.
literally everywhere. He owns businesses.
So, coterie gets out and gets into Alcott out of these.
Alright. Everyone stay here. Feel free to read a book if you know how to read.
Hey,
No?
do you have any weapons?
Why would I have weapons?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean like for sale? I got like ceremonial daggers, ceremonial swords.
Could they ceremonially kill something?
I mean, yeah.
Like a Von Kaiser?
So,
Yeah.
For the rest of the coterie, could you give me a wits and awareness as you are entering into the building?
Do we notice it's clean now? 2.
God damn it, you are all terrible.
3.
3. Alistair, wits and awareness.
Oh,
Alrighty.
What's on my own building? What do I notice?
Basically, just don't fail.
Well, I
I'm not
got
touching.
a solid 1.
No
So
So, okay, excellent. You all notice that Alcott Oddities has a new window and new signage. The paint's completely redid. It looks brand spanking new. The last time that you were here, it was completely ran down.
I'm gonna keep it in my head. Good job, Marilyn. You
I'm heading
changed
down
the sign, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I'm heading down to the library anyway, the private library. No one look.
All right. See Marilyn ascend down the stairs into her private library.
The basement.
Okay.
They don't know what it is.
Hey, you think she's got bazooka?
I severely doubt it. Is there like a calendar? Like a calendar hanging up anywhere?
No, not you see.
Okay.
So when I get down there, I'm gonna try to open the door.
All right, strength and strength and athletics.
Never goes well for me. I hold 2.
This
strength.
plays 2.
Oh, I got 2.
Got 2.
I got
So
2.
you struggle, but you get it open this time in one try. You feel around for the light switch and turn it on. All right, and you look for that guy.
Yeah. I'm also gonna grab the journal.
You're gonna grab Beckett's.
Yes.
All right.
But is there like a blanket or a piece of cloth or something around here I can throw over it?
Not in this room.
All right, I'm gonna grab 2 more books and sandwich it in between 2 more books.
Okay. You sandwich it between 2 more books, and you send up the stairs with the statue in tow.
Okay. All right. What am I doing with this now?
From what I understand, my grandsire, Lorienko, he told me that a Malkavian, if they were able to use their discipline of dementation, might be able to activate its secrets.
I'm gonna use. But all right. Okay. It's secrets, huh?
I've just never been close enough to another Malkavian that I trusted with this.
All right, everybody be quiet. Everybody close your eyes and hold hands. And circle.
Is this how you do? I've never.
It's not gonna work if you don't do it.
And if that's what
All
we're
right.
supposed to do, I guess
Francis,
we
you don't
just
got it. You can just sit there and be
hands.
comfortable. You've been through that.
Wait, hold on. Why does Francis now have to do it?
Because he's been through a lot today. I'm not gonna give him another heart attack. Why are you holding my hand?
Why are you sticky?
Alright.
Why
so,
aren't you?
dementation.
What's on you right now? Is that blood?
Don't pass my rouse
Little
track
bit.
on that. I am a hungry beach. Okay. Alright, so pop dementation on it.
All right, go ahead and make a roll.
Oh, fucking Christ. This is rough. Alright, 1. That's a whole 2. 3. Got 3.
Whole 3.
A whole 3 out of 6.
Ooh boy, this is gonna be a doozy. Very familiar setting. This Alcott. It goes black. Everything's rather dark in here. You notice the same red strands all over the sky. Though, for some reason, you don't know why, but it feels smaller, more compact. You feel claustrophobic in here. All of a sudden, you start to see a cement floor come up, crates sprung about. You see fire in the distance. You hear gunshots racing across the sky. And you see the most horrific being you've ever laid your eye on. It has multiple arms sprung about. It looks Cthulhian to an extent. In front of you, in a rather military-esque uniform, you see Mr. Grayson, as he has his hand deep into this creature. All of a sudden, you find yourself in that same position. You feel Mr. Grayson as he squeezes your heart, as your eyes start to flutter and shut, and you feel it pop and ash. And the last thing you see is Alistair Grayson standing in a burning building as he ashes you and you fall to the ground. Mr. Grayson looks a little bit more roughed. He has black grease on his face, looks like almost like camo. He has a SMG sling to the side, pistol at his hip. And you see 3 individuals approach from behind. And that's when it stops.
You guys can stop holding hands now.
All right.
You didn't really need to begin with. I just wanted to see if you do it.
Did you find anything out?
This Von Kaiser person, his brother, what'd you say his name was?
Carl.
Did you happen to kill him by ripping his heart out with your hands and gnashing him?
Yes.
Were you wearing like a camo paint get up? Got
It was.
some guns on you. There were 3 other people there though. I couldn't tell who they were.
All right. I think you must have just experienced a memory from the past then. Did you see anything else that would help us?
No, I just saw the surrounding. Looked like maybe a warehouse. There were crates everywhere.
Yeah,
Fire. A lot of gunshots. It was like a war zone, kind of.
it was a war zone. It was an actual war.
So did we just waste time here?
Yes. Thank you, though, for trying. Maybe we can attempt to use that again later. We need to
Slip
head.
it into my bag. Heavy.
Can I borrow one of those ceremonial daggers?
Yeah, just walk around, grab whatever you want.
Alright.
I just had an idea. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna grab Mickey and I'm gonna kind of slit his back open. I'm gonna stick this in there.
Okay. So you're gonna cut open your
Just a
stuffed
little,
bunny.
just a little
There's
slit
a little
just
hole
to jam it in there.
To jam it in.
Yeah.
You see it slink to one of its legs as it dangles there.
Yeah, that'll
You
do.
easily find one of the ceremonial daggers that are on the shelves.
I should grab him.
Yeah. This'll work.
Alright. So that is a light piercing weapon. So that's +2 for damage. So you can go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Okay.
Marilyn, unfortunately, Mickey is a improvised weapon, so that's +0.
Unfortunately.
It's a +0 to damage, but you can still use it as a weapon.
So what kind of damage can I do? Do I still get to do damage?
Yeah, I mean, you can use it. It's an
Alright,
improvised
well, I
weapon.
think I
though.
should be rewarded for making my bunny into a
I
weapon.
tell you what, I'll make it a light impact. It's a +1
Yeah. I'll take it.
because it does have brass knuckles on here for +1. So, all right. The coterie goes back into the SUV.
Well armed.
Well armed. Mr. Grayson, is there anything else you want to go over?
No, we're gonna head right to the location.
All right. So what's the plan here when we get inside?
Kick names and take asses.
I think it's the other way around.
All right. Well, there isn't really a way to plan with Von Kaiser.
I would have left Francis at the shop.
You would have left Francis in the shop? Okay.
I think, and don't correct me if I'm wrong, but every time you go in there with a plan, it doesn't work. So what if we just improvise everything? If we do the unexpected, you'll never expect it.
I feel like a chaotic approach might work.
He has always designed his games in a way to make you follow them from A to Z. Maybe this time we start at Z.
Or some of us start A and the other one started at Z and we just meet in the middle.
I can approach headed by myself. He will believe that is a likely outcome.
Well, no, he'd expect me to be there too. If I'm not with you, he's gonna be like, "Oh no, like, this is a trap." But if we go in together, the two that are invisible,
Yeah, we're both pretty stealthy.
These are all things that are predictable. You're creating a plan that is obviously predictable.
right? They go in there by themselves, and we sneak in there.
That is a horrible plan.
All right.
Exactly.
Why don't we figure this out? Were we already there?
We're driving on the way
All
there.
right. So once we get here, let's scope out the building.
I mean, I'm here. I can do things.
You don't have a computer.
No, Kaito can do more than use a computer.
All right, we send
No.
Kaito in by himself, and we all sneak around.
Well, I thought he was a
Well,
computer guy.
actually,
Wait, what? Does he not know about Kaito?
all right. I guess I should tell everyone here. Kaito is a sixth generation kindred.
You just
I thought you said he was your first.
What?
That's not what that means.
How is that even possible?
Because I'm actually a fifth generation kindred.
This is hilarious and everything, but I think this is, coming from me especially, this is a serious situation we're about to be going into, and I don't appreciate you not taking it seriously. I'm not a fighter. I could die in there.
I'm not jesting you.
Alright, so if we really were that old,
I don't have the powers of a fifth generation. I'm severely dampened.
bye.
It's a very long story. Kaito, on the other hand, is not dampened, although his skills are unrefined and not quite processed. He may be able to help out significantly.
So wait, hold on. You're stronger than Prince Jackson?
Yeah, I guess it sounds like he would be if he wasn't dampened.
If I was able to be my full self, then Prince Jackson would. He's a child.
And he's more powerful than Prince Jackson.
In potency of blood, perhaps, but not in experience.
And is Von Kaiser stronger than Prince Jackson?
Most definitely.
Okay, so 2 people that are stronger than Prince Jackson going against 1 person who's stronger than... Yeah,
He's not stronger.
You don't understand. I can't.
And here's the other thing, too. He's a baby. He's a baby.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He lacks experience, but his blood potency is strong.
Let me tell you about a vampire who lacked experience. His name was Memphis Piper, and he's one of the greatest vampires to date.
I've heard legends, yeah.
I mean, I'm right here, guys.
Well, I'm not trying to, be rude, but you don't even know how to utilize most of your gifts, right?
I've seen him jump. He can jump real high.
Do you know what all your gifts are?
I've been practicing.
What do you know you have besides for potence and presence and domination?
Fortitude.
How did you test that?
That mess in the bathroom a couple days ago, that was me.
Mess in the bathroom.
Right. Then, anything else?
Well, that's it. That's all I know.
Alright.
I mean, you really want him to start targeting him, too, because at the rate we're going, he's just going to escape again.
This time we're not letting him escape.
Well, he's fireproof, apparently.
If we have to, we'll take him out of there in pieces. I will hold him until the sun rises and watch as both of us turn to ash. He's dying.
Whoa,
think that's a little extreme.
Whoa. You can't just abandon your child.
Yeah.
What she said. So why don't we just go in together as a team and just make this happen? It's one individual. How bad can it be?
It could be very, very bad.
What do you think,
It's a
Doc?
haunted house.
See what Doc thinks.
Oh my god, this would make an amazing Die Hard movie.
I honestly, we should all utilize what we are all gifted. It seems like you two are the brunt force, most likely.
Tell you what, I can take care of the security cameras. Make sure there's no
That'd be
after
good.
me. So
There's security cameras?
Most likely, if it is a year-round attraction.
I too am
they're ranked number 1 in the Midwest.
I too am a little concerned about him getting away again, though.
Well, don't you got some like magic
I
you
do.
can do to track him or
I
something?
do, but it will last for one more day. So if he gets away, we have just that long to find him. But he escaped last time on boat. He probably might have a car now, but we don't know what he has. So I gave one of you to one of my stones. I can't remember.
We also need to remember that Memphis's family is at stake here.
Right.
We can't just go in. We can't just set the building ablaze. We need to make sure.
Well,
That's a very good point.
I would only assume if this person is mad as you make him out to be, and he's got some sort of plan for you, I would say trying to find a back end or cheat might result in Memphis's family dying.
Wait, it's a year-round haunted house. Will there not be people working right now?
Kaito said it was closed, I believe.
Yeah, they are preparing for this month, so.
Alright.
All right.
There's
Kaito,
another plan. How crazy can you act?
What was that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying that Joker always had this female character following him. And his MO, I would imagine, would carry on. Maybe you could act like you defect to him and then attack him from the inside too. Let's just keep that as a backup plan.
Memphis, I thought we were past this. You thinking I was only valuable for my craziness. I'm not even crazy.
I never said you were
it's
crazy.
very rude to say that.
I asked her if she could act crazy.
Did you just suggest that she be Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
That is a horrible idea.
It's
Like the romance novels?
No, it's.
I'm not signing up for
I don't
that.
understand what her being a court jester has
I'm
anything to
keeping
do.
my clothes on for this.
It's just no more Batman references.
More. All right.
So, I'm assuming we were driving that whole entire time?
Yeah.
Alrighty. It is a ways out. It is outside of the city. It's about the same distance south from Mr. Grayson's abode. So, eventually you arrive to a rather large warehouse. I mean, this place is massive. It's probably the half the size of a Walmart. It could either been an old factory, an old warehouse, or steel mill, not steel mill, but like a steel workshop. So once you arrive and you turn into the parking lot, you notice there's a couple cars parked there. You see a black van, a couple sedans. You also see a truck docked at the building. So you notice out front there looks to be a white tent and a rather large black sign with yellow paint that says ticket booth and red arrows pointing towards the door. You also see 4 porta potties out front too.
Alright, so obviously we're going to the ticket booth. Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna head to the back of the vehicle. I'm going to acquire some weaponry.
Okay.
Does anyone else here need a weapon?
I could use a weapon.
I'm okay. I
got
brought
a
Mickey.
dagger.
You're gonna use your rabbit as a weapon?
Like point at the foot with the big old item in it.
What is that? Is that a bowl of lead?
You
Feel
start
it.
looking at it. It's starting to resemble something that you know.
Look familiar.
Did you put Carl's
I did.
mind?
It serves as 2 purposes. It's like a bag so I can carry it around in case we need it again, and now it's also a weapon in case I gotta hit somebody over the dome.
Okay. Alright. Does anyone else want a weapon?
Well, he got a dagger, right?
I got a dagger.
He's got one of them
So what do
ceremony
you got
daggers.
here?
Okay.
Wait, you got a bazooka?
No, I do not have a
I have
fucking bazooka. Wait.
2 pistols.
Y'all good on ammo?
I have for each gun about 6 bullets left.
So you only
Might be
have
more than that.
12 rounds.
you only
basically.
have 1 clip left then.
Yes.
Alright.
I only had the 1 clip. But
I'm gonna go ahead and give him an extra clip.
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, Memphis. These are for you.
What are they?
Don't lose them, like you lost the last firearm I gave you.
I won't.
They're 2 handheld SMGs, alright?
God, please don't shoot me.
Look at his face.
They're loaded.
Does he know how to shoot those?
They're loaded with subsonic rounds. This is to help with your accuracy while you're moving at high rates of speed. Get ready for, well, you remember our training.
Yeah.
And you remember the call signs.
Yeah.
Good. When I call them, get ready.
Oh,
Does he
right,
remember?
right. No, I got this.
I don't want to get shot. I gotta say, I do not appreciate the amount of guns that you own.
So 2 SMGs for Memphis. Anything else?
Kaito, what do you want?
What do you got?
I have your range. I have 1 shotgun, a few handguns, your choice of different calibers, and I also have another small SMG.
Grabs a handgun, sticks it in his back belt. That's all I need.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the shotgun.
Alright. So,
Do you have any of those sticks with you?
Where'd that pen go? Did we lose that? That was pretty cool.
Pen.
Yeah, you had a pen back when we ran into Genghis and you used to right in the chest,
Yeah.
and I dropped it, but I found it.
Well, that pen was stuck in his...
We didn't get it back.
I didn't get that back.
Oh, we should get
he
another one
did
of
do
those.
that.
I threw it away after
Oh,
that
okay.
because it was ruined.
Okay.
All right. You got anything else I can torque him with? I've never gotten to do that before. I really wanted to.
Do you want to use the dagger?
Well, it needs to be wood.
Yeah, like a pencil or something.
You want to try to torp him with a pencil.
I feel like my first one should be memorable.
Okay.
I could drop like some pun about going back to school. I'll think about it. I don't know.
I like that.
I'm gonna start moving towards the building.
Okay. So you start moving towards the entrance?
I'm gonna start moving towards the ticket booth.
Pop in unseen passage.
Alright.
Oh shit! I don't know which one was
I
which.
pass.
Alright.
Thank goodness.
The
I
rest of the
passed.
coterie notices that both Marilyn and Erwin, they disappear. Alright, start heading towards the entrance.
All right, boys. I guess it's just us now.
Alright. Okay. So, how do you want to go about this? You want to take point?
I'll take point. Kaito, watch. You know what to look for. And Memphis,
Yeah.
do what you do
Got
best.
it.
Alright. So, as the coterie approaches the entrance to the building, you notice a rather large metal door. You go to check to see if it's open. It is. And you can enter if you choose to.
I'm going to open it.
You look at Kaito. See Kaito draw his pistol. Tightens the silencer on it. You see him give off 2 shots. There is. Okay. Alright. See him take out 2 cameras at the front of the building.
I move in.
Okay. And everybody moves in. You follow Toe? Alright.
I would say maybe not exactly right behind them, but about maybe 5 feet.
So, as the coterie enters into the haunted house, you notice it's rather dark in here. The only thing illuminating this area are purple fluorescent black lights. As they illuminate green and yellow and different colors of paint that's on the wall, you notice arrows that lead into a dark hallway.
Eyes of the Beast.
Eyes of the Beast. Anybody else? No? Okay.
I got nothing.
So for the rest of the coterie, this is going to be rather hard for you to traverse through. The only thing that's really lighting your way are the black lights. So it start. Who wants to take the lead? Alistair?
I'm taking point. I can
Okay.
see the best.
Alright. So you notice Alistair takes the lead and he starts heading down the hallway. As you're looking around, you're starting to notice that this haunted house is actually set up. It could be operational as of today if it wanted to. As you go in further, you start to notice more decorations, and you eventually come to your first room. Mr. Grayson, since you're leading point, you notice this is actually well lit in here. You can see ahead of you, and you start noticing that there's different chains hanging from the ceiling. They look like meat hooks as they sway back and forth. You can hear the sound of a loud fog machine as it fills the room, and it begins to make it dense and hard to see.
Right. I'm gonna look back towards Kaito and Memphis.
You see Kaito with pistol in hand, and you see Memphis.
With dagger.
When we enter, Kaito, you take right, you take left. I'm gonna move into the center.
Gotcha.
You got it.
Can I roll look for traps?
Sure you can. Yeah,
Like, especially the ceiling, if you can drop down type of
yeah, what's
situation.
an awareness?
Trap. Good. That's a 3.
3. Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You see the chains swing back and forth. It's as if there's a fan here to blow the fog. They're moving the chains rather fast. As Alistair, Memphis, and Kaito break into the room. Memphis taking left, Kaito taking right, Alistair taking center. You hear an intercom chime over and screech. Ah, you've made it. Fantastic. Mr. Grayson, I hear you have a child there now. And you brought him along. Fantastic.
What do you come out, Von Kaiser? I'll introduce the two of you.
Oh, Mr. Grayson, I want to introduce my family. I decided since the great Grayson decided to expand into be a family man, I decided to do that myself. Have fun dealing with my children. And you hear a slam and a locking mechanism. Wits and awareness, everybody.
4.
4.
1.
I need 4 and up.
Good.
Ooh, that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
6. Alright. Erwin, Marilyn, where are you at?
I'm standing right before entering.
Okay, so you both are in the hallway?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else notices. Let me roll for Kaito. You childer. Okay, he's unaware too. You two, since you're in the room, you see the chains whip as you see fog trail behind what looks like a bipedal figure. As you see chains start to move back and forth. Even with your eyes of the beast, unfortunately you can't see through fog. You can see through darkness, but since it's skewering your vision, you can't quite make out. But eventually you see something crawling through and is lurking below the fog.
Alright, I'm going to, can I follow the sound with my ears? I'm going to fire into the fog where I'm hearing the chains rattle.
Okay. Alright. So go ahead and give me a Dex and Firearms.
While that's going on, I want to head and try to follow where the fog's coming from.
Okay.
Judging off of the gust.
You can give me wits and awareness for that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Okay. You give off a shotgun blast, and you see blood splatter against the wall. Alright.
3.
3. As you listen for the fog to out, you see there's actually a couple of them in the ceiling and on the floor, letting off the fog.
Okay.
All right, composure, awareness. I think 5, 5,
3.
4, 3. Correct. Okay. Top of the round, Alistair.
All right. Do I see any more in my, or obviously do I see, but do I hear any more movement in the room?
It's actually picked up now. Since you've injured whatever that was, it's moving rather frantically around.
All right. So as I let off that blast, I'm gonna move back to the door that we entered. Close. So it closed.
It closed.
So we're cut off from Marilyn and Irwin.
No, the one that you entered into. So you came into the building and you went it down a hallway. So the door that you came in originally closed.
Okay. So as I blast, I'm gonna back up. Memphis, Kaito, retreat back through the hallway. Bring him into a bottleneck.
Okay. All right. As you move into position, it is going to be Irwin's turn, and I believe it's going to be Memphis and then Marilyn.
Are we able to hold turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to like move to the side of the. After I heard that.
You want to react to everybody's react?
Yeah, I'm gonna after they bring them out, then I'll prepare an attack. So
Okay. Memphis, your turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna follow instructions and start backing up.
Okay.
Like kind of looking at the ground to make sure nothing like tries to bite me from the bottom.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see here. So, you see Kaito back into the hallway, follow instructions, and it's Marilyn's turn.
I'm gonna stay against the wall and I'm gonna go around and start turning off the fog machines.
Okay, so you're going to start turning off the fog machines? Okay. So they stop letting in fog and it starts to dissipate. It's creature's turn. And it's going to roll on you, Mr. Grayson. As the fog starts to dissipate and you stand ready with your shotgun, you see this sickly looking kindred or ghoul or whatever it is. It's completely bald and naked. It almost looks like Gollum to an extent. It's hunched over. It has large spinal cords protruding out its back, and you see almost like a xenomorphic mouth as it leaps towards you.
Gross.
Okay, go ahead and roll Dex and Athletics.
So that is going to be 1, 2. That's only a 2.
Okay, so as it lunges at you and goes to bite down with its maw, it catches your wrist as you go to block with the shotgun, and it wraps its fangs around you and bites down. Take 1 point of superficial damage. Alright, so we're going to go back to the top of the round. Mr. Grayson, it's your turn.
All right, so it's latched onto my arm. Okay, I'm going to. Is it light enough to where I could lift him?
You can give me a strength and athletics to raise him up above you.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
With his body size and your strength, I'll just set the difficulty to 3 for moderate.
Okay. And
Stop it.
it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's over 3.
You hoist.
So I want to lift it up
Okay.
to where I can bring the shotgun underneath, and then I'm going to drop down and then pull the trigger.
Okay.
So I'm planting the barrel right under its body and just blasting.
Alright, so you're using a shotgun. And that is going to be a lot of damage. Alright, go ahead and roll Dex and Firearm.
All right. All right, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You obliterate it. You take your shotgun and just spray it onto the ceiling. You watch as his lower torso just gives out and just splatters against the wall. Blood, guts, visceral tissue just spreads across you as its maw goes limp and falls to the ground.
Right?
Alright. Very good, Mr. Grayson. Let's see how much farther you get.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, are you alright?
Fine. Kaito?
Yeah, fine. Your wrist, is it okay, or?
I'm good.
Was that a people?
It was something, yes.
You mind explaining what the fuck that was? It looks like an alien.
Yeah, second.
It's what the Zamitsi do. It's a flesh-crafted abomination.
Zamitsi.
They're a clan. They possess the power of vicissitude. They can mold flesh like it's clay, create things out of tissue and sinew and bone.
So that was a person.
At least part of a person. Who knows what other else it was made out of? Let's keep moving.
Alright.
So wait, hold on. As we're walking, so can they combine like two animals together?
Yes, they can.
Is that where centaurs come from?
I can't believe you just asked that question. As you start passing through the room, the chains hitting you, you start to notice that they are real. They're authentic chains. They're not plastic.
So they're actual meat hooks.
Yeah. You start going through the chains, and eventually you come to a really dim lit, wide hallway. So if you wanted to, two people can fit walking side by side each other down the hallway. Though, the only thing illuminating this hallway are swinging light bulbs that are fluttering, hanging by a single cord.
My eyes are still up.
Yep, your eyes are still up, so you can see rather well. Though, why don't you give me a wits and awareness?
Some goddamn bloodline shit. One, two, three.
Three. Ahead of you, you appeared... It almost looks like arms sticking out of the walls towards the end of the hallway. As the coterie begins to walk forward and go into this rather dimly lit hallway, you start to notice that the walls are lined with what looks like flesh. You can't tell if it's latex or if it's fake.
I'm going to assume it's real.
So, Mr. Grayson's going to assume it's real. The rest of the coterie, you start to notice that the further you get into the hallway, you see it start to breathe and pulsate. You see muscle tissue spread and laid across the walls.
As we're moving in, don't touch the walls. Don't touch anything in here.
Why?
Memphis, as you say that, you start looking around as the lights swing and illuminate the walls. As you get closer, you see faces blended into the wall.
Oh my god, there's faces in the wall!
Yep, that's something they do. That is why...
Are they people?
They were people. Well, I mean, I don't know everything.
Are they suffering?
Most likely.
Wait, let's kill them!
We don't...
This is disgusting.
Yeah, we don't have time. As disgusting as this is, let's keep moving forward.
As the coterie pushes forward through this rather visceral scene, you go deeper and deeper into this hallway, and then you can start to see it, Mr. Grayson. You see limbs and hands protruding out the wall, blocking your path as they are grabbing and grasping for something, someone to hold on to.
This is gonna...
What?
As you get closer, you get behind Mr. Grayson, you see hands starting to try to grab and touch something. You see fingers bended into foots and legs bending out as they claw and pawn for.
Is there a way to crawl like underneath them?
You can try.
Memphis, hold this.
All right.
Oh no.
Memphis, you might not want to watch this.
Let's see, Kaito up to the side.
Well, I kind of want to see what's
I'm
going
gonna
to
start grabbing limbs and ripping them off, making
Okay.
a pathway in.
All right. With what disciplines you have, so you begin just tearing limb by limb off the walls. You see blood, bone, cartilage, Memphis fly throughout the air as Mr. Grayson just eviscerates a path as if he's cutting weeds. And eventually he carves a pathway for the rest of the coterie to safely travel through.
At this point, I'm just covered in blood. Shotgun.
I think I'm going to throw up. I want to vomit, but
Yep, you don't eat. That doesn't happen anymore.
no, whew.
It's like a weird gagging sensation in the back of your throat, just nothing comes.
I feel like I'm on the set of Rob Zombie's Wet Dream.
Let's go, boys.
Alright. The next room, I need wits and awareness from everybody.
Two.
Two.
4.
4. So, as the coterie enters into the next room, it's rather disturbing. It's got this dull pink light about it. It looks like a child's room. In the middle, you see a bed, and around you see doll faces implanted into the wall. You see a bunch of ceramic, plastic, Barbie dolls, huge Cabbage Patch Kids sized dolls implanted into the walls as they all are staring at you with those doll eyes. As you focus your attention towards the center, Marilyn and Alistair, you notice that there's a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. But, unfortunately, with the individual that you're dealing with, it's not a normal chandelier. You see that limbs are contorted and twisted and shaped into a Zemitsi art craft hanging from the ceiling. It looks like almost human centipede-like, as you see torsos wrapped around. And in the middle in the bed, it looks like somebody's underneath the covers.
Alright. Well, let's see what this next
I
nightmare
want to
is.
walk up to it
Yeah, me
and just
too.
look and see if there's like breathing.
I'm gonna pull it off.
Alright.
Pull the blanket off.
Okay.
Slowly and dramatically.
Okay, as you slowly and dramatically pull off the covers, can you give me resolve and composure?
Oh, God. You are not gonna like what you see.
Maybe it's a puppy.
I hope it's not a puppy.
I'm gonna definitely the 3.
I got it.
Alright. As you slowly peel back this blanket, it almost feels like it's sticking to something. You see something's breathing underneath it. As you slowly remove the blanket, you almost lose it as you see a body turned inside out. You see its ribs sprung out like a rack of lamb as you see lungs. And the heart still beating.
What'd you find, Memphis?
An inside-out person?
Marilyn, you notice this too, as the flesh is crafted onto the bed and stapled. Who's all looking at this?
I am, but I'm still stealth. Like,
Alright. Memphis,
I'm moving over.
moving over. Marilyn, you still there? All right. Wits and awareness, everybody. That is disgusting.
2.
3.
1, 2, 3. 3 for me.
Oof. Okay. So 3, 3,
2.
2, 4 or more.
No.
All right. You start to hear the chatter of teeth as you begin to feel like something's behind you. As you all begin to turn around and look, you notice the chandelier is no longer there.
Gross.
Alright. Memphis, Kaito, eyes open.
What the fuck is that? And you see, like, human centipede on the wall, latched on with 2 long bone, like, pincers at the end of its forearms. And it's missing its lower jaw. Tongues wiggle out and squirm for teeth as it begins to serpentine towards you.
I'm immediately firing at it.
All right. All right. 5, 5, 4, 3. Right.
I'm always last. Which means I'm not first.
All right, Alistair. Top of the round.
Pumping 1 round into it. Aiming
Okay.
for the head.
Okay. Dex and firearms.
If you think you build a equivalent you guys again.
That's
That is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
4. Oops. Is it 4?
Yep, just 4.
You load a blast right into it. As it rears back, you notice that it has multiple torsos combined together. You notice that it has legs and arms run about it like a centipede. And as it rears back, it lowers its maw, its tongues come out, and you notice a hand reaches out of its mouth and grabs forward as well. All right, so it is Erwin's turn.
I'm gonna move to the side of it.
Mhm.
Man, I really want to stay stealth.
Well, you're still invisible, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold action again.
All right.
Stick to the plan.
All right, Memphis.
I'm a little taken back at the whole scenario.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hold action too.
Okay. It is going to be Marilyn's turn.
I'm gonna start looking around if there's an exit.
If there's an exit,
Mm-hmm.
there's
Or
the
a door leading anywhere.
there is another pathway that you can go down that you haven't gone down yet, or where you came from.
I wanna go check it out.
You gonna go check it out?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. As you go down this hallway, eventually you come to a rather dark room. It's really hard for you to see. You actually can't see at all.
Can I hear anything?
Wits and awareness.
That is a 4.
4.
Yes.
You begin feeling around, and eventually you come to you knock on it. It feels like it's a spring door. You gotta push it open, and as you push it open, you come to your own reflection. You are looking at mirrors, lots of mirrors. It actually looks like a mirror maze. You see your reflection multiply several times over and over and over and over. This room's actually well lit. All right, we are going to go to Kaito. Kaito is going to shoot. Ugh. Okay, that's not good. Kaito shaking his hand, he brings up his pistol and lets off a shot and whiffs it, and the creature dodges and it goes in towards him. Alright, he is going to roll on Kaito. Okay. You see this creature come down over Kaito as it digs both pinchers right into his shoulders. And he drops to his knees. Alistair, it's your turn.
Wait, I was gonna say at the bottom of the round I wanted to
Sure.
use my turn.
Okay.
So it's pretty close to us then?
Yeah, he came down on Kaito. Kaito was actually hanging out in the back. You were towards the bed, along with Alistair and Erwin and Marilyn. So he came down on Kaito.
It's like a snake-like creature, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to jump on the back of it and stab the dagger into the back of its head.
Okay. Why don't you give me a... Go ahead and give me a Dex and Athletics.
I'm gonna use fleetness too.
Sure.
Yeet.
Just kebab the fuck out of his head.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fighting you, but eventually you get on top of its slippery back. You can feel the wet, moist skin of this creature. You can make out moles and hairs of contortion.
It's wet?
Yeah, you feel up its back. You feel back acne as you grab on, readying your dagger. Why don't you go ahead and roll strength and melee?
Alright, everybody, you ready for this? Here we go. 2. My maximum number.
All
Roll.
right. I'm going to give it a bit of a disadvantage since you're on top of it, and it's locked in on Kaito. Okay. You take your dagger up and plunge it deep into its spinal column. As you give it a good stabbing. And you are holding on for dear life as it brings up to full size. It stands about 8 feet tall. Alright, Alistair Grayson.
Shit, after I see Memphis run up on top of it, I'm gonna move up to the creature, get right underneath it so that I can fire without having the blast hit Kaito or Memphis.
Okay. Alright, you move in position to shoot at its lower half. Go ahead and roll Dex and Firearms.
So that is going to be 1, 2. That's only no, that's only 1. That's only 1.
Okay. Well, it's gonna get disadvantage because it's locked in. Okay. Wow. Unfortunately, the floor is rather slick. You don't know if it's from the fog machine or just the condensation. You slip and shoot underneath it, and the shells slide under and completely miss the creature.
Crap.
Alright, it is going to be Erwin's turn.
Holding action.
Holding action. Memphis, what are you gonna do?
Could I slide down him? Cause he's standing up.
You want to
right?
open him up?
Yeah, can I continue pulling down and
Use
cut
your
him
body
open?
weight? Yeah. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a strength and athletics, because this isn't really a melee maneuver. You're trying to use your body weight to bring the dagger deeper and down the spine of this creature.
I got a 3.
You got a 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't make it quite far, but you do start to fillet it. You see its shoulder open up and start to come unhinged as you see flesh and cartilage start to be exposed as you're bringing your dagger down its spine. It gives out a sickening screech.
Wait, there's seams on this?
Yes.
Oh, snap. Alright. Note to self.
Okay, it is going to be Marilyn's turn.
Alright. After I see the room of mirrors, I'm gonna start heading my way back into
Okay.
the other room where
Okay.
everyone else is at. And I'm just going to wait. See if there's anything I can help with.
Alright.
Within reason.
Kaido is going to...
You're so stealthy.
He is going to do some things. He's going to mend. Goes up hunger. As you see Kaido reel back, and his wounds begin to completely heal. You see him activate.
Imagine mending as a fifth.
All right. He's going to Blood Surge. He is going to actually swing on the creature. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, you watch Kaito drop his gun, and you see the beast take over. You see his fangs pop, and he drops down to more of a feral stance, very similar to Mr. Grayson, as he lunges at this creature, grabbing it by its throat, and you see it start to lose its spinal column as he begins to rip its head off its shoulders and start pulling it like it's rope. And you see the creature still alive as he's ripping the spine out of this creature. And eventually it gives way and drops to the ground lifeless.
More combat movement.
You okay?
Kaito, you under control?
Sorry. I'm fine.
Are you with us?
I'm fine. Is everybody else alright?
Memphis, you alright?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Then we're all good.
Yeah. Good work. Remind me never to piss you off.
Let's get this over with. Where's... Still no Marilyn or Erwin?
No word on them.
Alright.
Kaito, you need to pace yourself. You can't keep doing things like that. There's a reason why I came in here with a shotgun.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Alright, let's push forward.
I'm gonna take point. Continue leading.
Alright. As the coterie ventures into that dark room, that is where we're gonna go to break.
Oh my god. Dude, this is
Kaito's really taking over Dad, huh?
this is a funhouse of hell right now. Wow.
Does Kaito knew Alistair?
Kaito,
so, yeah.
Kaito just straight up did a Mortal Kombat finisher there.
Alright, well, we're going to take a 5 to 7 minute break for restroom refreshments, all that fun stuff. I believe we have some new community art on the
We
reel.
do have new fan art
Picking yes.
on the reel.
Love that art.
Thank you for everyone who's been submitting fan art. It's beautiful.
You all rock.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So hopefully you all are enjoying the story tonight. It's been a rather spoofy story. So
Also, we've decided on the next shirt to go to the merch store since we are having shirts sell. Memphis doesn't know about this, but we're gonna make an Alpha Jesus shirt. So
Are we?
We're gonna
yeah, it
make
was
it.
QQ's idea. It's like an album cover, so we gotta have to work on that here soon.
Yep.
Get
It's
you
gonna be an
nice-
Alpha Jesus
You gotta figure out your outfit.
album cover
Yeah.
t-shirt.
It's gonna be a nice like little pose of Memphis, and it's gonna say Alpha Jesus under it.
and again, thank you, Rain and Cam in the chat. They are our moderators. I can already see from here that he is
He's
spamming
blowing
that
it up.
social media button. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube. We just reached 400 subscribers.
We did. We
We're
hit
almost
400.
halfway there.
Almost
so
halfway there.
Halfway to our
Living
goal.
on
And then thanks to all the any hosts, I haven't seen it anything, but any hosts we got
We have a few.
either from Gehenna Gaming or
Alex.
Alex or McStabbers or anyone. Thank you. We definitely do appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate our community. You guys are beautiful. I really look forward to seeing you guys on the Discord. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a short break, and I will press the right button. I
Will you
promise.
press the right button?
Will you press the
I
right
made that
button?
mistake last night.
Let's see if he does.
Alright, everyone. It's me, your boy, Gator, back again. Don't worry. I know you guys after the whole alley situation probably kind of severely worried about me, but everything's fine. Tonight, we're talking about compulsions. These are the little things that drive all of us kindred a little up the wall sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break down 6 clans. Not all the clans, I only got so much time. I found this nice well, it's not abandoned. I think they're building a house. At like construction site. I don't know. There's power tools on the ground, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and start with the Bruja, the Rebel Rousers, Hellraisers, the compulsion for the Bruja. They do not take orders. Period. Even if it's something they want to do. Even if you said, hey, would you let me give you a relaxing back massage? They would say, fuck you, get the fuck out of my face, and then hit you in the face with a bottle. Now, we're going to move on to the next clan. The Blue Bloods, the prissy white button-up shirts, the little fancy hooty-toot pants. I'm talking about the Ventru. Now, this is why the Ventru and the Bruja don't really get along. Well, it's because the Ventru is the exact opposite compulsion. Once that kicks in for them, they have the insatiable need to be obeyed and listened to, even though no one really fucking cares. But the best thing to do is just do what they say, and everything will be hunky-dory, because it makes them feel good or whatever. I don't fucking know. So let's go ahead and move on to one of my favorites, the Gangrel. Alright? Gangrel, a little interesting. Have you guys ever seen the Disney movie Tarzan? Yeah. That's essentially their compulsion. Not that they turn into Phil Collins. No, they turn into Tarzan himself. I've seen some of them. Their compulsion kicks in so bad, they just and you're just like, man, you need to calm the fuck down. We're in the middle of a target, alright? Or I should say the proper term, the Tarzan. But that's Gangrel. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on to the next one. Which other one should I do now? Oh, how about the Tremere? Now these pocket-wearing nerds is what they are. You might as well just give every single one of them a wedgie. Fuck with that. Anyways, these guys, all girls, they can be the most uptight perfectionists I've ever seen. They just have to do something flawlessly. I mean, obsessively flawlessly. Now that I think about it, I wonder if it's linked to the old superstition of vampires counting shit. I bet you that's it. I bet you, oh, I need to try that now. That'd be a good prank. I want to try to find Tremere with his compulsion kicked in. I must just throw a whole fucking bucket of seeds at him. How many of those do you think there are? Better do it inside. I don't want to crisp them. Anyway, alright. Now we gotta move on. Let's see here. Oh, the Toreador. Now we're talking about someone accidentally crisping themselves. That's gonna be a Toreador. I cannot count how many times I've seen a Toreador standing on the middle of the street staring at a goddamn stoplight. What the fuck are you doing? It's fucking green. Green, yellow, red. They fucking don't change, man. Just fucking move on. But they're looking at it like fucking Picasso made that shit. I'll never understand it. Now we're gonna move on to Clan Malkavian. Malkavian compulsions. We don't got them, alright? We were blessed by King that our minds have become a literal fortress that prevents any sort of Ivan, why are you here? Ivan, don't you look at me like that, Ivan. I swear, don't you even think about it. I know. Oh God, shit, hold it. Ivan, oh God, Ivan. Ivan, just... Oh, God. Oh, Ivan. You back off, Ivan. You back off.
They got homeless guys in here again.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Chong's here again. Good evening, America, a country of values, morals, and ethics. Or is it? My friends,
America is under attack. And the guilty party? People who say soda instead of pop. Yes, my dear countrymen, it's shocking, but true. And they're among us attempting to poison our minds. Soda. Just a word, or a cleverly constructed cerebral attack, better known as SODA, Subliminal Occult Delirium Audio. Yes, it's true. Zealots from another galaxy plan to use this subtle indoctrination to destroy you, your family, your America. Say no to soda. Say yes to pop.
Are you back there? What happened?
Alright.
And we're back. Thank you everybody that's sticking around. We I think we got the new art up.
Yes, we did. We did.
The commercial, awesome, sweet. So yeah, definitely all those new art pieces are phenomenal. Thank you so much everybody in part of the community that has submitted part of that. If you have artwork for us, just tag us on Instagram or Twitter, and we definitely will check it out and get it on the reel. So thank you.
Or pop it in our art channel on our Discord.
In our Discord.
Heckin' yeah.
Please come into our Discord and chat it up with VTM, D&D, Tabletop. I believe we just added a fitness channel too, just recently, Barbarian Fitness.
Yeah, if you're feeling particularly douchey, head on in there. Post some pictures with us.
Some pictures with us. But without further ado, let's get right back to the madness. Alright, so we just approached into the dark room. The only one that actually knows where the entryway is Miss Marilyn. So,
Can I try to wiggle through them?
Well, can't I see it?
yeah, technically you can.
Alright, I'll just
So
go back and
you
not
have your eyes still popped.
Right.
So you can see the
Alistair, take the wheel.
you see the spring mechanism attached to the plywood door that leads into another room.
All right. Kaito, Memphis, hands on.
All right. Grabs onto your shoulder.
Oh, he's like a
I guess
dog.
this is what we're doing.
No, you on back of Kaito.
Oh,
There, it's okay. There we go. not both shoulders. And I'm gonna move through.
Okay. As the coterie starts going through the dark room, it approaches the door. What would you like to do?
are we in the mirror room?
Not yet.
Oh,
What do I see?
You can see that this door can be pushed open.
I'm gonna push it open. I'm gonna enter.
Okay. As you push it open, the light shines into the dark room, and you see nothing but mirrors. It's one huge mirror maze.
All right. Look. Keep your hands on. Don't separate.
should we break all the mirrors?
No, that's good. That'll take too long.
I feel like that would be a lot of bad luck.
Just keep your hands on, and we'll all move through here together.
Unless something comes out of the mirrors.
Okay. Is the coterie getting all joining together?
I'm following behind him.
Okay. So it's rather tight. So you would have to kind of be single file.
It's single file, yeah.
As you start moving, so you're going to try to stay close to each other so we don't lose each other. Okay. So I need resolve or intelligence
Hello.
plus investigation.
Resolve or intelligence plus investigation.
Correct.
That's a 3.
Oh,
Three.
yeah.
Doesn't
5.
matter how many dice
It's
I
not
roll.
bestial, man.
Yeah, true.
All right. So you start weaving through the mirror maze. Give me what's enormous. Basically, anything but 0 will pass. So just
I passed.
Three.
Got one.
3.
3.
Hey, at least you got one, man.
As you begin walking through the maze, you see Von Kaiser, Alistair, and the rest of the coterie does too. You see his reflection walk through. Ah, Mr. Grayson. Coterie. How exciting. Are we having fun tonight?
Does he look like he could be in any of the mirrors?
Yeah.
We'll start punching mirrors.
Start punching mirrors.
Oh,
So go ahead and give me
Manifest your
strength
hands.
and brawl.
No, I'm gonna use the dagger.
Oh, you're
Oh, you're stabbing them.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
stabbing
no,
or
I'm hitting him
punching?
with the. I'm hitting him with the.
So is it a punching motion? You're holding the dagger doing a punching motion? Because that's
Well,
what you're
I
saying.
guess I'm gonna use it to the pummel.
Sure.
pummel.
Go ahead
It's
and do
a jab.
strength
You got
and
backhand.
melee since you're using the weapon.
How's that go?
Learning terms. That looks wrong.
You know, I'm gonna punch it. I'm
gonna
gonna punch it.
punch it. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
punch
punch
it.
it.
Here we go. Boom. I got solid 2.
Okay. You go to, and it kind of vibrates as you know.
So I didn't do that because that was also a bestial failure.
the bestial failure.
Yeah, if I didn't succeed.
Yes. No. So you notice as you go to punch it, it's not actually glass. It's reflective, like plexiglass. As you see it vibrate, you really notice how damn good you look right now.
Oh boy.
And you are just surrounded by just like hotness at the moment. And you just wanted to take it in. This is the first time that you can see you seeing him.
Memphis, I told you, don't break the mirror.
Alistair, look at me.
Why? What is it?
I look so good.
Mem-
Alistair, why didn't you tell me I look so good today?
Memphis.
What's he doing?
Shit. Memphis, are you with us?
Is he okay?
Memphis.
So many of me. So many good-looking me's.
Memphis, I'm gonna. I can't turn around. It's too tight in here. Kaito,
Hey. Come on. Hey.
Do it. Am I still like enamored with myself?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everyone shut up for a second.
Okay. Memphis, you need to snap out of this. Your mom's gonna die. Resolving the potion.
Alright, thank you.
Oh my god, if he doesn't beat it.
Wait, I'm trying not to beat it?
No, you're
No, I mean, if
you're
you
trying
don't.
to beat it.
Okay. 4.
Okay. Your compulsion ends. That snaps you out of it.
Where am I?
what do you mean? Where the fuck are you? Get your shit together. Come on.
Sorry. Where'd he go? Do we still see Von Kaiser?
Yeah, you see him just watching you all. Give me another roll. I need a resolve or intelligence plus investigation. Difficulties 3.
I think we should just go back to the breaking all the mirrors, man.
I only got 2.
2.
What is it?
Either intelligence or resolve plus investigation. Either one of those stats.
What's the score we have to beat?
3. Shut up.
Uh-oh. R2.
Really? Okay.
I got 5.
Okay. Well, unfortunately,
Critical success, by the way.
you're in the back of a single file line.
Sure am.
And you're the only one who knows where to go.
Sure am.
Memphis, same thing. Damn looking good. Check it out. Like, really take it in this time. I mean, really take it in.
Alistair.
Do you know where to go, Memphis? I'm gonna start putting my hands. I'm
He's
looking
using
for.
some kind of magic
I'm looking for
that
open.
lets me know how good I look.
He's not.
Look at me.
He's not using magic. You're just.
Oh my god.
And Memphis and Alistair and Kaito are holding up the line because you want to get further in this haunted house, Marilyn. And they're cutting in on your fun.
Who's in front of me?
So it would be Kaito.
Wait, no, I'm behind Kaito.
Oh, you're behind Kaito?
Yeah,
So
come on.
So it's gonna be Alistair, Kaito, Memphis.
I'm gonna give him the good old back the knee kick.
Okay, so go ahead and roll Strength and Brawl. Since you are checking yourself out, Memphis, you
I'm checking all of me's out.
don't really notice this happen. Plus, she's invisible, which this is going to break her invisibility.
No, I still feel.
Shut up. It's not 0, is it?
Yep.
Oh. So you completely
Get
whiff
away
it.
from me.
You completely whiff it and hit one of the mirrors as it begins to vibrate and drops your unseen passage.
Oh my god, the mirror loves me too.
What was that?
Oops.
I'm too attractive for the mirrors. They're vibrating.
You guys are folding up the lawn. You need to keep it going.
We don't know where to go. We're trying.
Just go forward. It's not rocket science.
It's a mirror, Marilyn.
Break it.
It's,
I want to go.
Don't break it. I'm inside of them, and I look good.
It's
I'm getting
reinforced.
claustrophobic.
I'm gonna now move onto the left wall, and I'm gonna start following the left wall.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
He really didn't want to do
So-
it. That was his last option.
Resolve. Okay, so is anybody trying to bring Memphis with him?
If
Well, I'm pushing him because he's in my way.
Okay. So Kaito grabs onto his jacket and starts trying to drag him. And you just kind of like passively walking as you're checking yourself out. Same difficulty. I need the same exact roll, same difficulty 3.
Can I?
Oh, for
Do I get to roll? No.
You
Dang
don't.
it. This is a high roll for me too.
1.
3.
Okay. I'll roll for Kaito. Let's see here, investigation.
Oh,
Hot nothing in that. Okay. So you start to get
6.
making some progress now. Unfortunately, Erwin,
Very
earlier you weren't able to navigate them, so you took a wrong turn and kind of ended up exactly where you were originally because you're starting to count the smudge marks on the mirror from Memphis.
I'm helping.
All right, give me another roll. It's gonna be the same difficulty 3.
Everyone?
Mm-hmm.
4.
Maybe we should just stop for a while, guys, and just take a look at me for a while.
You just come on.
I got 2.
2?
I got 2.
2. All right, so the only one that passes Erwin, who's in the back of the line and isn't breaking unseen passage. So the code ray loops again.
I'm putting my hand on the left hand side of the wall.
Yep. And
Oh, it's
you
an
loop-
island. No, go to the right side.
Give me another roll.
Carlos led you astray.
Difficulty 3.
Uh-oh.
Elijah.
Whoa, where'd that go?
Elijah.
I just Houdini'd that. Oh my god, I'm tripping out. Holy shit, where'd that go? Oh my god, I'm fucking magic. You guys see that? Where'd it go?
What are you smoking, man?
That's 4 now.
Okay.
4 again.
Okay.
4.
Dang.
Okay.
Here we are.
So you eventually start making progress, getting deeper into the maze. You look a little lost, Mr. Grayson. What's wrong? Don't want to just tear through.
Ignore him.
Okay. Same roll. Difficulty 4 now.
I'm about to tear through if he doesn't shut up.
3.
Ooh, 3. Ooh,
Is
wow.
probably my best roll ever.
He's sucking the life out of me over here, guys.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
I only have 3.
Alright. So, Erwin, again,
What the fuck
since
is
you are
going on
not
tonight?
saying anything, your coterie goes exactly where they started back again.
All right. Do I realize I'm going in circles?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence and academics roll.
I feel like we ain't getting anywhere.
I'm getting somewhere.
My thoughts exactly.
If only there was like a strange gust of wind blowing in a certain direction that we should go.
3.
3. You're starting to realize you're not making any progress. It's almost you get ahead, and then for whatever reason you take a wrong turn. You're just right back where you started.
All right. Then I'm going to put my hand on the right wall, and I'm going to follow the right wall because now you have to find a way out.
Alistair, can we please just break the mirrors?
It's reinforced plexiglass. It's not going to break
They look like
easily.
mirrors to me. Last I heard,
I'd like to
mirrors were made out
plexi
of
my
glass.
ass.
What?
What is wrong with him right now?
Look at
Hey,
this.
hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Tell him his mom's gonna die again.
No, look at me. Your family is in danger. Memphis, wake up.
Resolving composure.
My God.
What the fuck have you done to this group?
Just say something. 4.
No, like he stole our good rules. We're all getting bestials.
Four.
He's just rolling like straight
Okay,
up
you snap out of it.
8.
Oh my gosh.
I need to get out of this room. I need to get out of this room. It's a trap.
We all need to get out of this
Another
room.
roll. Investigation roll again. For either resolve or intelligence. Difficulty 3.
3.
Ah, 2.
6.
Okay.
There you go.
3.
Alright, so you managed to get where you were earlier.
All right.
Give me another roll, difficulty 4.
We can do it, guys. Believe.
We could do if someone was zapping our good dice rolls.
7.
The streak ends.
Excellent. Awesome.
Okay, well, thankfully, I rolled 5. What you're doing? What
4.
are you doing?
4.
Look what I did.
5.
Okay, 5.
Did he eat bestial?
I got 2, but
What'd you get,
thankfully I got
Dylan?
Best you
5, 6, 7,
Really?
6, 7. Oh, you finally
Okay.
got it.
So,
Literally everything else is 0.
okay,
all
so
I
this
get.
is going to be interesting.
Yay!
You lose sight of your coterie as they advance on without you, and now you're lost. And
Invisible.
you now want to perfectly navigate this maze by yourself without any help.
One holding me back. As I was at the back.
Okay, so,
Oh, God.
The rest
Did I
of the-
notice he's not behind? Oh, wait, no, he's invisible. So
invisible.
Damn it.
The rest of the coterie. Another roll. Difficulty's going to be set to 4.
A lot of rolls. Oh, wow, 1.
1, 2,
Way
3,
to go.
4, 5. I got 5.
I'm going to spend a willpower for Kaito.
You guys and your spending willpowers all willy-nilly.
Alright.
It's all about investing.
Anybody beat 4?
I got 5.
Yeah, I got 5.
Fantastic. Alright. You're starting to feel like you're at the end of the stretch here. Eventually navigating through the rest of the maze. One last roll. What happened?
I got a 1.
Okay.
Just in case.
Oh no, you're
Okay.
as long as
Just
the rest of the
making
coterie
I don't want to, succeed if I'm not supposed to.
gets the roll,
I do, though.
difficulty 5.
I have to use a willpower. I cannot do that again.
That's
I
a
refuse.
difficulty 5.
Yeah.
I only have 3 on this one.
That's a good one.
Alright, I got 5.
5. Okay. Marilyn, what happened? Marilyn, did you best deal?
Again, yes. This is what, my 3rd one tonight?
That would have been my 3rd one too.
What the fuck is going on?
So, okay.
I feel real good.
Alistair and Memphis, you can see the exit. You found the end of the maze. As you're leaving, you look behind you to make sure everybody's staying behind. You've noticed that Kaito is following, but he stopped and turned and looked at Marilyn. Aren't you coming? What's wrong? As you are starting to get frustrated because now the maze is over and you don't want to leave.
I really like the maze. I want to leave now. I can go through it one more time.
No.
I want to go through it one more time.
We have a situation over
fun.
here, Mr. Grayson. Please
I'm having
help me.
fun.
I'm gonna
No.
move
I want to go
over.
through it one more time.
What's wrong?
I want to go through it one more time.
Go through what? The maze?
I want to go through the maze again. Maybe 2 more times.
It's a haunted house. We can always come back.
We can come back.
Now is the time.
We can come back without the flesh on the
Time is
walls
now.
and without the killer monsters trying to
This is my time.
kill us.
Down here.
Why are you referencing?
That's Goonies. That's Goonies.
All right, Marilyn. Think about this.
I don't want to think. I just want to walk through the
Well,
maze.
Frederick had a real rough night tonight. He's probably waiting for you to get back. So,
Well, I can just go back through the maze and go out the front door.
well,
But you
no.
gotta help me save my mom. My mom.
Yeah, your mom. But the maze.
Don't you want to help Memphis?
Okay, you can give me a leadership and charisma roll. Contest it against her resolve and composure.
Leadership?
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Got my composure shit.
And charisma?
Yeah.
That is going to be a 4,
Okay, I got you,
5,
so.
6, 7.
Crush it. Go ahead and say your piece.
Memphis,
Oh,
Marilyn, we can't do this without you. I know you really want to go through the maze. I know you want to have more fun.
I never get to have a whole lot of fun.
I promise you, I will take you anywhere you want in the city on my dime. As long as you come and you help Memphis.
Yeah, that.
The escape room on Navy Pier.
Sure.
The one room you go into and it says you're going really high up in an elevator, but you stay on one floor, but feels like you're going really high up in an elevator.
Sure, we'll do that one.
Okay.
Alright. So as the coterie exits the maze, besides Erwin. Okay. Give me the rolls. Difficulty 3.
3.
Alright. Difficulty 4.
Willpower.
Okay.
5.
Okay, difficulty 4.
And I'll do one more willpower.
Okay.
3.
How much willpower do you have left?
I have 3 more now. And that's 6.
Okay. Difficulty 5.
No, no more.
When you sleep,
Is it when you sleep?
you get back the willpower that you used the day before.
2.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Unless you used all your
difficulty 4.
willpower. 3.
Okay. So now you've almost circled back twice. And you're lost. And you really want to find your way out and show your coterie how to manage a mirror maze the
Yeah.
proper way.
For real.
Okay, so that's happening. Good.
We would have kept going.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Alrighty.
Poor Erwin.
So,
Try so hard.
Especially when I was doing so well in the very beginning.
Had to go wrong somewhere for
you
you.
enter a rather wide room, and it almost looks like it's this end of what has been built so far for the haunt. It's rather wide and open. You can see a red exit sign in the back. You can also see a dock, which seems to have a semi at it. Now, what you witness is really jarring for you, Memphis. You see 3 dunk tanks. And on top of these dunk tanks is your mom, your sister, and Tom. They're bound, blind, and gagged. As they're suspended upon these dunk tanks, you see red visceral liquid. Marilyn, you recognize this. It's very similar to what you were suspended over. In front of these 3 dunk tanks are 3 mechanical pitchers, all aimed towards the target. The cords line and go up a wooden crate, and upon it, dressed in a Cubs uniform with a baseball cap and bat, you see Von Kaiser with a spotlight on. Ah, very good. So how is that? Was it fun? So you've come to play ball, Mr. Piper. You have been rather popular on the news. To see that the Graysons adopted child there as such a loving, caring family that attend funerals who don't look the right way when they drive and find themselves, well, suspended in suspense.
Von Kaiser, that's where you got me wrong. I'm no longer Memphis Piper. I'm Johnny Bronco. And I'll let you know I don't play games.
Johnny Bronco.
That's right.
Wunderbar, young kindred. So, as you look at his feet, you can see 3 pressure plates to engage the machines. So, very curious on what I can make out of your family here. Such beautiful canvases.
Von Kaiser. What do you want?
What do I want, Mr. Grayson, is her. As he gestures towards Marilyn.
Marilyn. Your vendetta has been with me. You've always been coming after me.
Oh, of course, Mr. Grayson, and I won't forget you. Of course, this is why I've arranged our final dance. It's not going to be a one-time event. It's going to span over the next millennia until I break you down. Grayson, you have to admit, I unfortunately drive you. I'm a part of you, Mr. Grayson. Without you and myself, what do we have for these unlives?
You sound like a bad comic book character.
There he is, my Captain Camarilla. Now, my little canary, why don't you join our master and myself?
Marilyn is not going anywhere with you.
Really, Mr. Grayson? So who are we giving up first? The little girl, the mother, or the stepfather?
What about me?
You are nothing but a tool for me to get to Mr. Grayson. Let's see how he chooses.
Where is, do I see Kaito?
You see Kaito hanging in the back, right next to you.
Why all this for me?
Well, Kabula has found a interest in you. He speaks to me. He wants to make sure that I bring you in.
Harley Quinn.
Who?
You see it, don't you? Miss Elcat. The darkness. The red lines. The network. See, Carl has enlightened me to a greater purpose. Has shown me Kabula. The rest of your clan will join in the madness. You will be another herald for our great lord. The rest of the bots can deal with antediluvians and wait for Papa to come home. But I serve a greater purpose.
These pressure plates that he's standing next to, do I see a power cord leading to those dunk tanks?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you see there's 3 cords leading to the mechanical pitchers. So if he were to step on one, the ball would be pitched. Hit the
So they
middle
all come together, towards where he's standing.
Correct.
How far away am I from those?
You're good, like almost 30 feet away.
All right, so I could easily clear that with bounding leap then.
Correct. Now, we're talking nanoseconds, though. Like, if he sees you leaping, there's enough time for him to hit one at the very least and dunk him into the tank.
All right, I'm going to say something while kind of walking forward. Von Kaiser, Vinny, hey, buddy, let's talk about this for a second, all right? Like, it doesn't have to go down like this. What I'm trying to say.
Mr. Piper, help me. Apprehend your coterie member, load her onto that truck over there, and I will be on my way. What is 3 lives of your loved ones for someone you barely know?
Well, maybe we can interview or figure out some other way where you don't have to take her. We don't have to dunk my family in the goop.
See his foot prop up on one of the pedestals?
I really don't want to start tapping my feet in impatience.
I don't want you to do that either. Let's just let's take a second. Let's take a breather.
A breather.
A breather, yeah.
Come up for air, you can say.
All right. Well, where am I? Where am I in comparison to Memphis right now?
If you came up to get a view, you're kind of like looking over one of their shoulders. So, especially since your unseen passage is done and over with, everybody's aware of you. So that's completely up to you. However you want to go about it.
Okay. So if I like kind of get behind Memphis a little bit, am I out of his vision?
Sure.
Okay, I'm popping unseen presence again, or
Okay.
unseen passage,
All right.
and then I don't like that look.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making my way over to the dunk tank.
Sure. He's going to rouse check.
I'm sitting here waiting for Erwin to make his move.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, all right, we're probably all right. Erwin's
Doc's
probably
got
moving
this.
over there. I just have to stop the balls from hitting the tanks. For at least my mom and my sister.
Okay. So as you start moving towards the dunk tank,
Oh, thank you, Fraulein. You're making this rather easy for myself.
as you see one of his eyes shift and lock onto you.
Oh, these amateurs. Nothing like, Ella or Donald. I bet you miss your old team, Mr. Grayson. They
Where's-
would have cleared this in seconds.
Is that a pitching machine?
Yeah.
Okay. So the pitching machine's near the plates where everyone else is standing?
So the pitching machines are right next to the dunk tanks. So you maybe got 2 feet out until he notices you. So you can only assume that he has auspex or something to see the unseen.
Well, and I'm farther closer to the pitching machines.
You want to get closer?
Yeah, while I was talking, I said I was approaching.
Okay. And that's when he popped his foot up, threatening to
Oh.
dunk your parents.
Gotcha.
Or Tom and your mom and your little sister.
My foot's getting rather cramped. So we're gonna make a decision, like grown kindred.
As this is all happening, Erwin, so you've been circling this maze for quite some time. I tell you what, give me a roll. Difficulty is going to set the 5. You could rouse the blood beforehand if you want to, or however you want to go about this.
Sure, I'll do that. Nope, don't pass that. So I go up 100.
Okay.
How much?
So you're going to add a die for your blood surge if that is what you're wanting to do.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. So you add 1 die at your blood potency.
So like everyone is super hungry except me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a 3.
7.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you clear it, and your compulsion ends as you break into this room, and you see your coterie standing in front of Von Kaiser dressed in a baseball uniform on top of a crate with 3 pitching machines aimed at duck tanks with 3 individuals that only one that you really recognize.
And I can see that he's on like a pedestal thing that
He's got 3 pedals at his feet, and he's on top of a crate. And as you enter, there we are. The good doctor has finally arrived. Did we get lost?
Well, actually, when he sees me, that would automatically make me come out of it. So now everyone can see me.
Grayson, I am sorely disappointed.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll go with you. But I'm not going anywhere until they're off the dunk tanks and on the ground.
Tell you what. A leap of good faith. I'll let 2 of them go.
He snaps his fingers. You see 2 men come up behind both Tom and his mother and helps them down. They disappear into the shadows in the back, and they begin walking with his stepfather and mother in tow. And they walk to the side, maybe about midway, a little bit past the machines. But unfortunately, his sister is still on the dunk tank.
So, can we get on with this, little canary?
The dunk tanks, do they look like they're made of plexiglass too? Or...
I'm just waiting on you.
Well, come on now. The water's fine.
And he points towards the truck.
I try to head her off. I was like, "Wait, are you sure you want to do this?"
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. You're gonna let my sister go. And Vinny, you're going to hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you poor little soul. There's no hell for our kind.
Is there the pitching machines? Are they on legs?
Yes.
So I could shotgun blast a leg off?
You can try. It's going to be a rather high difficulty. It's a spread shot. It's also rather far for a shotgun, and it's a small target. So you could risk it and try to aim for the leg, and hopefully it hits. And mind you, you don't have custody of the 2 parents yet either. They've only walked halfway up. Both of the men seemed armed, but they are not anywhere near the creatures you fought earlier. They look like just plain either dominated or henchmen that he's recruited.
I've always wondered what a little creature would be like. Maybe a couple extra arms. Or I could add a little bit more height. Did you like my creations from earlier? They were wonderful.
Well, I don't know a lot about what the freaky stuff you make, but I'm pretty sure you need that red juice. And I'm going to shoot the dunk tank to let the juice out.
All right.
As soon as he fires, I'm shooting the goddamn pitching machine.
All right. Marilyn, wits and awareness.
Oh boy. Uh, 2.
2.
What's your difficulty?
She needs to know what the difficulty is.
All of a sudden, very similar from your walk back to your haven. Time just... You see the muzzle blast from the shotgun and from Memphis's pistol kind of just freeze. And you hear the skipping of feet across the cement floor. As you see Sophia skip along towards the dunk tank.
Am I able to move?
Yeah.
Sophia, what are you doing here?
Well, he doesn't play really fair. His games are stupid.
I can completely agree with that, but how did you get here?
Oh, I never left.
You mean like you've been following us this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that the first time you've done that?
No.
Okay, well I'm not gonna ask right now. So you understand the situation that's going on?
No.
Okay, well,
She looks scared, though. I'm gonna help her out.
And you see her start to undo her bindings. And
Though, I'm not very strong. I wish Edward was here.
do you need help?
see her walk towards Memphis's bullet, grab it, lower it down, and you see her skip over to some of the shotgun blasts, bring them together.
Well, hopefully that helps.
And she disappears. And go ahead and make your rolls. I need a difficulty of 3.
Got it. 4.
That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay. For whatever reason, you go to aim for the plexiglass, and it hones in onto the machine. As it hits the leg, and as your blast hits the leg, it just flies over and lands on its side as it releases a baseball off into the darkness.
Oh my. Great shot.
Where'd my blast go?
Yours went towards the leg.
All right, okay.
So it made its shot.
I'm gonna take off towards my sister.
Okay.
And as soon as that happens, I'm going to start aiming towards Von Kaiser, and I'm unloading.
You're gonna unload?
I have 2 more shots left on him.
And I want to run over to
No, 3 more shots left.
his parents.
I don't know, his parents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running over to the truck.
To the truck? Okay.
He uses Slayer.
Huh?
He uses Slayer.
Yeah.
First up the bat, Von Kaiser.
All right.
So anime.
So it's gonna be 5, 5, 4, 3. All right. Okay, you're gonna unload on Von Kaiser.
Yep, all 3 shotgun
All three
blasts.
all right. So you're just gonna.
Yep, I'm unloading it, and then I'm dropping the gun and getting ready to enter into melee.
All right. So go ahead and roll Dex and Firearms. And I'm gonna add it to the damage. So since the shotgun does 3 damage already, I'll make it 6 if you're successful.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Five, you see. You see it just blasting as he starts to fall backwards and behind the crate, and you see his body land behind. And next up is going to be Erwin. So you're going towards the truck.
Yeah, what type of truck is it?
It's a semi.
Semi truck. Okay.
Or a shipping truck, I guess. It's about the size of a UP. You can't really tell from where you're at, but you know it's docked. So
I'm running over. Is there anybody around it?
nope. As you do pass, though, you see that Alistair's now knocked over Von Kaiser, who is prone behind the crate. So he hasn't quite noticed you yet, as he's kind of in a daze. So.
Okay. Then I'm gonna plant bloodstone underneath the like above the tire, but underneath.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn around and head back into the
Okay.
fight. If I have enough time, I'll take one shot. You said he has
So
henchmen?
I'm using your action will be putting the bloodstone
Okay,
on the
that'd be
vehicle.
fine.
So for you to do that, though, you can either stay inside and put it on the dock, or you're going to have to exit the building to put it on the vehicle's fender.
Okay. Then I'll put it.
There's metal in the trailer.
Yeah. I'll put it like somewhere that's like not easily seen.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you'll end your turn at the truck.
Yep.
Memphis.
All right, I'm gonna run over and try to get my sister out of the dump tank and
Okay.
into safety.
All right. You easily head up to the dunk tank, grab your sister, cradle her, and run away from the dunk tank.
Got you.
All right. It's Marilyn's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna run up to the first goon holding one of his parents. I'm gonna take Mickey.
Okay.
Alright. This works. I'm gonna whack him in the head with his leg.
I'm gonna whack him in the head with this. Okay,
Nice.
give me give me either dex or strength plus melee. So whatever is higher for you. So it can be more of a finesse hit, or it can be just more of a whack.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so he'll roll. So you just kind of whiff it, and you actually hit Tom in the face with the.
Oops.
All right, so it's Kaito's turn. You see Kaito run up towards one of the henchmen and tries to grapple from behind. All right. Okay. All right, you see Kaito. There's a bit of a struggle at first, but he gets a hold on this individual, and you watch him as he uses bounding leap, and he spirals out into the air. And you see him start to dive as he romps this individual on his head and lands on his feet. You hear a sickening crack, and you see, and
Which
he
one was
falls to
that?
the ground. Was that?
Which one was that?
That was the one that you
Earlier?
didn't hit.
Okay.
So the mom's now free, though she's still she's bound and is trying to wiggle out of it. All right, it is Henchman's turn. He is going to ignore Tom and take some shots at you, Marilyn.
Oh. That's not good.
He whips out a pistol and lets off a shot. Go ahead and roll Dex and Athletics.
Dodge it. Are you in all of that?
1.
1. Okay, so he actually hits you. He shoots you in the thigh. As it hits you, you see blood start to bleed down your leg as you take 1 point of superficial damage.
Ow.
All right, top of the round, Mr. Great. Oh, see, no, it's Von Kaiser's turn. Sorry, I almost skipped him.
It's okay, we skipped him.
All right. So, you see Von Kaiser get up. Let's do this old song and dance. As you see the blood and tissue start to rise out of the vats of the dunk tanks and start to encompass him and encase him and envelop him. And just like before, he's surrounded by flesh and tissue as you see it begin to. You see a claw tear through, and you see his Zulu form come out. His elbows have long spikes. He has ribs sticking out his shoulders. You see almost like a chitin-like armor encase him. You see the full visage of his Zenitsu form. His shovel head protrudes out, and his black eyes stare at you as he lingers over you at his full height, 10 feet. Mr. Grayson.
Fist of Cain.
Mr. King.
And claws?
I can only do one at a time. He won't let me pop both. So as I do Fist of Cain, hunger, and then I'm going to bounding leap onto his head.
Onto his head.
I want to bounding leap onto him, and as soon as I grab, I'm just gonna go to town, just crushing through any bone tissue. I don't care.
Okay, alright, so you want to go full Wolverine on him. All right. Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and give me, so you're going to use Bounding Leap. Go ahead and give me a Strength and Brawl.
Okay.
Now that he has that popped.
So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. That's a critical, so that would be 7, 8, 9. 9.
Okay. So you actually get to take a good chunk out of him. You reach for one of his chest plates and rip it clean off. And he does not break eyesight with you. He does not flinch. He just stares you down as you begin just tearing away at his flesh. Alright. It is going to be Erwin's turn.
So he has a couple henchmen, right?
He has one henchman at the moment.
Can I see any discernible, like, do they look human?
They look human.
Probably not human. Okay. I'm gonna run over to them and I'm gonna take out my gun and just one of them and I'm gonna unload.
Okay,
Everything.
so you're going to shoot at the individual that is holding Tom that
Yes.
Marilyn just got shot by.
Rip Tom.
Okay, so go ahead and roll Dex and Firearms.
I'll be with you, man.
Okay.
3 and another 3. So that was a 0.
What?
Really?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a willpower. 'Cause I really don't want to miss.
Now you got a lot of friendlies over there.
Do I
Yeah.
get any bonus because I'm unloading on them?
To damage,
Oh, okay.
not to hit.
All right, 2.
2?
Nice.
Okay, so at least you don't hit anybody.
Right. That's what I was afraid of.
But yeah, you fire off all your rounds and just miss every single last one of them. Fortunately, you shoot towards the ceiling. The recoil, you're not quite used to it. Just and
Those were warning shots, and I was letting him know what could have happened.
okay, so it's Memphis' turn. You have your sister.
Alright, and my mother's free?
Yes, the person that was apprehending her was taken out by Kaito.
And then there's still one more?
Yes, Marilyn's currently dealing with him. That has Tom.
Got you. I'm gonna carry my sister over there, and I'm gonna do what they call a drop kick on the dude.
With carrying your sister.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a. Go ahead and you know
That's
what? We'll
confidence.
do that a Dex and Brawl. Though it's going to be rather difficult. So instead of raising your difficulty, I'm just going to give him a bit of an advantage. Okay.
Hold on. Well. There we go. 5.
Okay. Somehow you manage to toss your sister up
Yeah.
as you drop kick, almost Liu Kang style, just bicycle kick him land and catch your sister as you see him go flying backwards.
So now Tom's free.
Tom's free.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. It is going to be Marilyn's turn.
All right. So now I see that's taken care of. I'm running over to the truck.
Okay, I'm going to run over to the truck.
I'm getting in the truck.
You're getting in the truck?
I'm getting in the truck. Driver's side, in particular.
Oh, you're going outside to get in the driver's truck? The driver's
Yeah, it's out in the open, right?
Well, it's in a dock, so it's not gonna be able to drive up.
Okay.
What do you mean?
All right.
It's not?
You're getting in the truck?
What's an awareness, please?
Her attempt is to she's
Wait,
gonna try it.
describe the dock situation.
So there's a semi-docked. So you can go out the exit and go if you want to.
You would have to go outside by yourself alone, and you can't see what's in the truck.
To the truck that he was trying to get you into in the
Oh,
first
so
place.
it's the back. I see. So it's the back of the
Yeah.
semi backed into it. I thought you were saying it was like a FedEx truck or something.
It's docked. Like the FedEx trucks and UPS trucks can dock and have themselves loaded.
Interesting.
Don't.
I'm gonna pop unseen passage.
Good, yeah, that
I
works.
passed.
Okay.
I'm going outside.
You're gonna go outside. Okay.
I want to pop my head out and look around.
What's awareness?
Oh, 5.
You notice there's someone in the driver's seat.
Are they awake?
Yes.
Or are they doing like on their phone or something? They smoking a cigarette?
Looks like they're just ready to get an order. They have a baseball cap on. It's really hard to see their visage and they have a jacket on.
Alright, I'll go ahead and go past my turn to figure this out.
Okay. So, Marilyn, it's gonna be Kaito. Kaito is going to go over to the individual that you just drop kicked and is going to attack him. Oh boy. Okay.
I can't ever tell if it's a good old boy or a bad old boy.
Okay, so you see Kaito go up to the individual that's currently trying to recover off the ground, grab his skull, take it all the way back, and just smash it underneath his palm as you see blood and guts just go everywhere. And you see brains go through his fingertips as he gets up and wipes his hand away.
A little bit of an overkill there, Kaito.
Get your family out of here. Alright. Von Kaiser. Alright, you see him. Long spikes made out of bone pop out of his wrist. He comes down and he's lunging at you.
Well, I'm attached onto his body.
Yep.
All right.
He's going to try to. So go ahead and give me Dex and Athletics.
All right. And if I see this coming, I'm gonna try to dodge in a way to where he tries to, where he impales himself or slices himself.
All right.
Dex and athletics. All right. I can do this. I can do this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6.
All right. You barely, just by the skin of your teeth, you see his bone claws come. Almost like scissors. They would have decapitated you if they would have made contact.
Crazy baka ass.
Oh, Grayson. All right, your turn.
Well, now I'm going to use prowess.
All right.
I am about ready to, Okay. Okay, passed on that one. I'm about ready to All Might him in the face.
Okay.
So I'm still connected onto his body.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I get up towards his face, not his chest. Nothing there. Face.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring back a punch, and I am going to put 110% into this blow.
Okay.
Sure you say United States of Smash.
Jesus. What?
So that puts my potence in it as well.
God.
4. So that's potence. 2.
He's about to use the Grayson Haymaker on him.
2, 3, and this, and I need to use extra hunger dice.
Okay.
I would want to pop this.
That's a lot of dice.
It is a lot of dice. Okay. So it is going to be a messy crit if it does crit.
Okay.
So that is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm going to pop a willpower and re-roll 3 more.
Okay.
So that would be 12, 13.
How do you want to do it?
Oh no, my plan.
I want to hit him so hard that it actually causes his body to be swept off his feet. And as he lands on his back, I am going to go into a complete blind rage, and I'm going to smash his face until there is a crater in the ground.
Okay.
Completely obliterated.
Alright.
And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to turn, stick my hand down the opening of his neck, and rip his black fucking heart out.
Alright.
There it
You're
is.
doing him like you did his brother, huh?
So, you witness Alistair in a blind rage just deliver one terrible blow. And it knocks this huge behemoth of a kindred on his ass. It smashes the crate behind him. And you just watch Alistair just blow after blow. And he tears him limb by limb as he breaks through his chest. And he rips it open like a watermelon. And reaches in and grabs Von Kaiser's black heart as he goes to rip it out. And he crushes it. And you watch as ash rains down. And you watch the body below him just ash in front of you.
I'm gonna look down. You're a terrible dancer.
Appreciate it.
So while it's going on, still unseen presents for passage. So I got about $80 cash in my purse. I'm going to take that out, leave it on the ground outside of the passenger door, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to knock on the passenger window, and I'm going to start moving my way around to the front of the truck.
Does she work for Acme? Seems like a like a Tom and Jerry skit.
You knock on it. Okay. You hear the engine start and begin to pull out and leave.
I left money on the ground, though.
Wait, you were in front of the. She was in front of the truck.
Yeah, it starts to pull. I'm assuming she's.
Oh, it's
going to
not
move,
like going 80 miles an
yeah.
hour.
Just
Alright, I'll
jump on
move
it.
back on the other way and get my money.
Okay. So you notice this truck's starting to take off. Give me what's an awareness.
Knock out the window, money on the ground, they're gonna leave. Not normal, I say.
God.
That is 3.
Okay. See this individual grab almost like it looks like a microphone and begins speaking into it. As the truck begins taking off, Everybody inside, give me with awareness.
Four.
3.
3.
Critical success, bro.
Alright. You notice that your sister, she's almost like hyperventilating. She's shaking. She's scared. You're scanning. Everybody's scanning the area. You notice that Tom and Cecilia have tried to call out to each other, and they've somewhat shuffled closer, even though that they're bound and blinded. That's when the intercom breaks. Ah, Mr. Grayson, what did you think of my child? He learns well. That's a nice thing that Carl has taught me. Well, raising a child to do exactly what you want is rather easy. Oh, like I said, Mr. Grayson, our dance won't end on just this night. And for nights to come. As you notice, the truck takes off and leaves.
A truck takes off?
Yeah.
Where's Marilyn? Do we see Marilyn?
Nope, you don't see Marilyn.
I drop it.
Oh, you go back inside.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
it.
drop it as soon as the truck's gone.
See Marilyn walk out.
Head back
from
in through the
exit.
docking thing.
Oh, thank God. Thought they got you.
I tried getting the truck. Is everything, how's everything going here? What happened?
I'm gonna go ahead and take that off there.
I heard a big thud.
Miles?
Surprise!
I walk over to Alistair while they're talking.
Mom said you went away for a while.
Yeah, I did. I am. This is just a really vivid dream you're having right now.
Okay, give me a manipulation and subterfuge.
That's 4, 7, 8. That is a 3.
Okay. Will you be there when I wake up?
I won't know. I'm in heaven.
She squeezes closer towards you. I miss you. And she begins crying.
I miss you too,
Okay.
little one.
Miles, is that you? Miles, are you here?
Is she blindfolded?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
You hear your mom cry out towards your voice.
No, Miles is dead.
Miles, is that you?
No.
Well, while all that was going on, I was approaching Alistair.
I'm also gonna use that foggy mind on my sister. Just be like, forget.
Okay, so you're gonna undo her blindfold and use cloud memory?
I was gonna do that to my little sister.
Yeah.
Oh, is she blindfolded
Yeah,
too?
she's blindfolded.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Yeah. I'm out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow him.
See Kaito get up. So who wants to do it?
Do what?
Well, your family can't remember this.
I'll take one.
I'll
Take one. Wait, what are you guys doing?
I'm not killing them.
have to make this look like a bad dream. Kyle.
Johnny.
Johnny. It's Johnny. Johnny Bronco. AKA Alpha Jesus.
Why don't you just go out with...
Alright, well, the thing is what's stopping What's-His-Face from coming back and getting him?
Well, we'll probably have to risk that rather than breaking the rules.
This isn't over. that semi has, or that truck has a bloodstone on it, and that's our only lead right now to him.
You can track it.
Yes, at least for till the end of tomorrow, and that's it. Or until I make more, but I can hold that off.
What time is it right now?
It's getting rather late. You've been in here for a long time. You're going to be cutting it real close to sunrise. So, to get back to your haven, if you stay somewhere close nearby, like a hotel room, cover up the shades or what have you, or even stay in this building, you'll be fine. But heading back to your haven, like I said, it'll be cutting it close.
We need to get out of here quickly. We can't afford to stay somewhere random. We need to stay at my haven.
So what we're going to do with...
We'll probably have to...
Let's just neuralize him real quick. And just, we can remove the memory, right?
I'm going to get the vehicle ready.
Alright.
Kaito, Marilyn, I believe both of you can take care of it, can't you?
Actually, I don't think I can do anything with, memory. That might have to be on you.
I did learn a new trick where I can...
Memphis, Kaito, if you want to take care of that then.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm going to go get the vehicle.
Alright. Okay, so you walk... Who do you want to walk up to first?
I'll do my mom.
Alright. See Kaito walking up to Tom. Raises his blindfold. Alright. Stay quiet.
Crazy.
See him shut his mouth. Okay. All this was a bad dream. It's never happened. You're gonna wake up tomorrow. Miles is gonna be still dead. You're still mourning the loss of your stepson. You're gonna take your family out for breakfast and have a good day. He uses Mesmerize. And he also uses Cloud Memory.
Gotcha.
Okay. You use Cloud Memory.
I'm gonna walk up to my mom and just be like, take off her blindfold and be like,
Okay. The second you do that, you see her burst into tears.
hey,
And is
shh,
shocked
shh, shh, shh,
and starts to whimper, and she is lost for words as she embraces you and hugs you.
Alright, I'm gonna hug her back.
Miles, what? How?
Hey,
Miles, what's
I miss
wrong with
you.
your...
and
Why don't you... She grips you tighter, her ear to your chest. Why are you so... What's wrong with you? Why aren't you breathing?
Ma, I'm dead.
What?
Shh. Forget.
Okay, you use Cloud Memory?
Cloud memory.
Alright.
Oh.
Boom. See her... Where am I?
I'll put the blindfold back on her and be like, alright, dip.
Kaito kind of gives you this look. 1 second.
No, I nailed it.
Raises the blindfold. You're gonna forget about all of this. It's a bad dream. It's never happened. Miles is still dead. We mourn his loss. And wake up and try to have a better day. Sleep. See her drop.
That was what I did.
Well,
See your mom pass out. Tom's also passed out, as you can see too. We should get an Uber for them or something.
Well, wouldn't it be better if they just woke up?
In a house full of dead bodies where the police will find them.
But if we call them an Uber, then we leave a paper trail.
I tell you what, I'll take care of it.
My man.
See him gather up both your mom, your little sister, and Tom, and begin shuffling outside with them. As he's on his phone, it looks like he's trying to call an Uber. What's the rest of the coterie doing?
Pulling the car up, pick everyone up.
Okay.
You said there's a dock, right? So I'd be able to find where that
Yeah.
dock came from so I can go right there and just get everyone inside.
Okay.
I'll check the henchman. He's got anything on him?
What's that?
The henchman.
You go inspect him over. It looks like he's got the pistol. He does have a wallet.
Check the wallet.
Okay.
Anything else?
Set of keys to a vehicle. Besides that, that's about it.
Take the keys.
Okay.
And does he have any extra bullets for that pistol?
No.
Okay. I'll take the pistol too.
Okay.
And then I'll go.
All right. Where would the coterie like to go?
I did find keys on this guy. I don't know what they were to exactly. But
Probably for the car that was out front when we pulled in. If everyone's in the vehicle, I'm going to start heading to my haven. Hastily.
Miles?
I mean, like, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. All right. So the coterie begins leaving towards Alistair's haven. You see, as you pull out, a car come up. As you see Kaito with Miles's family, kind of leaned up against the building as he begins trying to load him into the vehicle. And he gets into the passenger seat. And the vehicle takes off. All right. So,
Where's Kaito going?
What? Oh,
Where's Kaito going?
I don't know. He said he was gonna take care of my family. Like, he said he was gonna get him an Uber or something. I thought he was just dropping him off. I didn't realize he was going with him.
He must be... Shit.
You don't think he's gonna try to?
I'm going to pull out my phone.
okay.
He's not gonna try to eat him, is he?
I hope not, but I don't think that's what he would do.
I'd hate to have to kill him. Especially after
Rings
I watch
through.
him.
Hi.
Kaito, what are you doing?
Well, the party went rather long. Mrs. and Mr. Piper had a long night, and I'm gonna drop them off at the house. They're quite pooped, so.
All right, where are you staying then?
I think I'm gonna get the room at the Sheridan. I'll be fine.
All right, see you tomorrow night. Hang up.
Well, look at him. He's a little Mr. Independent. Shotgun.
Okay. As Miles gets into the passenger seat and the rest of the coterie enters the SUV, heads towards Mr. Grayson's haven. Is there anything you want to say along the car ride?
Should we... Is there anything we can do to protect them from having that happen again?
I don't know, Memphis,
Killing Von Kaiser.
which is becoming increasingly difficult.
Yeah, he's been working on it for...
How many are there?
I don't know. I've never, for all I know, I've never even encountered the real Ludwig.
Who's that Capula he was talking about?
Capula. Do I know anything about that?
No. You don't.
How about me?
Nope.
Marilyn, you know anything about Capula? They
Right.
apparently know about you.
I skimmed over something in a journal I found. And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, I mean...
What do you mean?
I forgot already.
Marilyn, you're involved in this now.
Yeah, I'm
Marilyn,
concerned
help
as
me.
you
It's
are.
my family.
And it's for your safety too.
Is there a reason you can't say it?
I just might have skimmed over it in a book back home.
Can we look at this book?
No.
I'm sorry, why?
I'm not allowed to let anybody look at it.
Who
Who's
said
saying
that?
you can't look at it?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that either, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh.
So maybe it's something that you guys can reach out to your contacts about
Well,
and ask them.
Prince Jackson put a bloodhound on Von Kaiser, which means if that book has any information on Von Kaiser, then that means we should be able to look at this.
You wouldn't dare.
I'm just saying, why can't we see this?
You would need a
You're
warrant.
not allowed to look at it. It's a secret.
But who said that we're not
It's
allowed?
none of your business.
Whose secret
Is it
We don't
someone?
wanna
Is
know
it
the
someone
secret.
above
Come on.
the prince?
Listen, I'm trying to help, and it backfired. Because I shouldn't even said that.
How about this?
I already messed up.
We don't
I'm
want,
already in trouble.
We don't want to get you in trouble.
Who's gonna get you in trouble?
But
How about you ask someone? Can you ask the individual that told you that we're not supposed to see it?
No, I would rather not even try that.
we don't want to get you in trouble. How about you look through the journal and probably pick up some more information?
No, you
about
know what?
Kapula.
Let me talk to the dude. I'll talk to him. I'll set him straight.
That might be kind of hard.
We don't even know who this person is.
He's being a dick right now.
We don't even know if it's a he.
Hey! Watch
Wait.
your mouth.
Who's he calling a voice to, Fräulein?
He just called you a dick.
Who?
Who?
That's rude. It's rude. I told.
Is it a
I
ghost?
stopped him. Don't worry.
Is a ghost protecting
What's
you?
wait?
It is. I corrected him. That. Don't
Tell him to get his ghost ass
Forgive
out
him.
here.
He's not
I will
normally
talk
this
to him
abrasive.
directly. Ghost, show yourself.
He's not a ghost.
Who are you talking to then?
Listen, why don't we just turn on the radio and just do some.
Do you
Some
hear the voice in the
sing-alongs.
radio?
Radio's not on, is it?
Is it?
No, it's not.
Is it?
No,
There's a ghost in here.
There's no ghost.
I don't think
There's
it's.
no
I
ghost.
don't think it's a ghost. My SUV is not haunted.
It could be.
It was. I bought it brand new. It's
You never
definitely
know.
not haunted.
You never know.
Is it the bunny? Is it the statue?
Eventually, you pull up into Mr. Grayson's haven.
Can I Google this? Can I Google Kapula?
Listen, I'll do some more researching on my own. All right,
Okay.
and I'll let you know what I find. How about that?
No one in.
Is that a promise?
No one in the coterie is hiding anything.
Wait,
from
hold
you.
on.
Why do you not trust us?
Swear on the bunny.
I didn't say I didn't trust. No, I didn't say I didn't trust you. I'm just not allowed. I was specifically instructed not to show anyone.
Let's not put her in a position that she doesn't.
Quiet,
wanna
nerd.
Excuse me.
This is my family we're talking about here.
Yes, I'm not saying we don't find out about it.
That was
She.
by far one of the greatest things I've ever heard you say.
Sorry, I just got irritated. I didn't mean to talk. It's just
Since it's for her eyes only, maybe she can find out herself about the information about Kapula, and then let us know.
Are you allowed to do that?
I'll have to consult, but I'm pretty sure I can do that.
Well, as the coterie leader, I could speak to this individual.
You really can't.
Why not?
I'd have to be like a middleman,
He's very pushy, Fräulein.
and he's just under a lot of stress.
so he can hear us.
He can, and he didn't appreciate you calling him a dick.
So
Well,
this
I challenge him to come out here and prove that.
so this individual can hear us right now, but we can't hear them.
Apparently, did you hear him talk?
So it is a him.
You said you would teach me to talk to ghosts.
He's not a ghost.
Right?
What
It's
is
not a
he?
ghost. Are you
Is this a
some?
Malkavian thing?
Is this a? Are you using some sort of Malkavian
This is
ability?
very insulting.
I've been dealing with it for a while now.
So it is the Malkavian thing.
We don't know that. We're only
You can call
asking.
it a Malkavian thing.
We're only asking out of curiosity. I wasn't aware that you had some. Is it a form of telepathy?
I don't really quite understand myself. He just shows up sometimes, especially when I do stuff I'm not supposed to.
All right, how
you
do I
see
do
him?
this?
Yeah, I see. He's right there.
No one's there.
I will say though,
I'm gonna reach my hand over while I'm driving.
We don't do that. Don't touch him.
You're already at your haven.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna reach my hand over where it's at.
Nothing there.
Does it feel cooler?
It's not a ghost.
I didn't say it out loud.
Wait, hold on. If it's not a ghost, is it a person?
You don't feel anything. You don't feel a cold spot.
Fine person.
Was it a human being at some point? Is it
Yes.
a kind?
Oh, I love this game, Fräulein. Look,
I don't know what I'm allowed to say here.
oh, you just can't show them the private study or Beckett's book.
Okay, then yes.
He is.
Yes.
Dang, I thought maybe.
He's a kind?
Yes.
It's a kind that can speak to you?
sounds like a ghost.
That sounds like a.
He's not a ghost. You're not a ghost.
I'm not the ghost.
He's not a ghost. He just said himself. He's not a ghost. Back off. His
What's his name then?
name is Diedrich.
Wait, isn't that your sire?
Diedrich is my sire.
And he's alive?
Yes. Of course. What kind of question is that?
So.
I I think he might be a ghost.
He is not a ghost.
All right. Well, okay. So, can he move things around?
Can you move things around?
Well, I can move things around, but not right now.
He doesn't feel like it.
No.
No, he doesn't feel like
This
it.
sounds a lot like a ghost.
Yeah, this sounds like a ghost. Maybe a poltergeist?
Whoa, actually,
You
where?
guys are making me question things.
Where's James?
I left him at the shop.
Can James talk to
Can
him?
James talk to him?
James wouldn't talk to him.
Why not?
They got personal stuff. James
Person.
doesn't like Diedrich very much.
Did Diedrich kill James?
Oh, that's a.
Kill is a harsh word.
Oh my God, he killed James?
Oh, I definitely killed him, Fraulein. You remember that?
Shh, what did he say? What did he say?
He may or may not have
Oh my God, he killed James.
killed James, and James may or not.
This
may or may
explains
not-
why James is such an asshole.
He's not over it. All right,
See,
he never
I
got
agree
over
with
it.
this. He is an asshole.
He's not an asshole. You just really upset him. All right.
So wait, hold
Maybe you
on.
should think about apologizing.
Does Diedrich still have a body somewhere on this plane?
Yeah.
Besides,
When was the last time you saw Diedrich's body?
Okay, this is getting a touchy subject matter, and I don't.
wait, is this the overbearing sire that you were talking about?
Excuse me.
I didn't say.
Fraulein, I'm
I did not. No.
overbearing.
I did not say that. I did not
See.
say that.
All right.
Oh, so
well,
it is.
If your sire is here and he is able to use this ability through a Malkavian, I'm going to look. I'm looking towards the air. Hello,
no.
Diedrich. I am Alistair Grayson. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Nothing's there.
Did he shake my hand?
Nope.
Oh, that's
He left immediately after the overbearing sire part, so he's probably not happy right now.
Oh, that was rude.
All right, he's gone. Tell me the information. He can't hear you now.
He can still hear me.
Wait, can he?
I assume he can still hear me. That's why I try my best
Can
to
he
behave
hear
all
us?
the time. I don't know. Maybe.
We
I'm
should,
not gonna attempt it.
then why don't we come up with a code word?
Oh my gosh, you're right, Diedrich. Or that's so right. Diedrich would be so mad if you told me about what you just told me. Is he around?
Did he show up?
No.
Oh, that's-
He's upset. He thinks that I told you guys he's an
so
overbearing
he's not
sire.
listening. Tell us.
He could be.
Well, you didn't tell us that, but it sounds a lot like he wasn't
You're
overbearing.
right. I didn't tell you that, but he said it, and now that's what Diedrich thinks.
Right.
And it's already been hard enough because he's been gone for like 30 years,
Whoa, wait, you haven't seen Diedrich in 30 years?
maybe 40.
Maybe 4. Usually he's not a ghost.
He's not a ghost.
Well,
Where is
actually,
he?
I've never seen... I don't think I've ever met a kindred that was a ghost.
How many ghosts do you meet?
I've met a few.
Well, I'm sure if it were possible, it would be through a Malkavian.
Maybe he got stuck in the Malkavian mind thing.
That's possible.
Listen. We had an apartment at one point.
Oh, he was an ex-boyfriend?
Oh, you and your sire were intimate.
He was an abusive ex-boyfriend?
Overbearing?
No. That's like assuming when you lived with Alistair that you guys had he was your boyfriend just because you lived with him.
He tried a few times. It was
I did
awkward.
not. I just admired how good you looked.
You told me how absolutely attractive my...
Yeah, you
my-
were good looking.
Okay, alright.
Well, we can just, move on. I'm gonna go try to find more out.
Well, you won't have time to get back to your haven. So
I know, I'm gonna go to the fort room.
Alright. It's was left exactly how you had it in case you wanted to make any more adjustments to it.
Good. And I will make my way there.
Oh,
After I wish Kaito was here so I could thank him for this, he got me on, I believe it's called Amazon River, or the Amazon.
It's just called Amazon, I think.
He got me on Amazon, and I was able to order a bunch of cardboard castle cutouts.
Are they already shut up?
They should be here. He said I had primitive, which means it will be here in 2 days.
That's a weird word to use for that. Alright. Well, thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and head up and see what else I can find out.
I will say I'm very, while we're all walking in, I'll say that I'm really impressed with. We really tackled a very impossible situation there.
Exactly,
On top.
impossible. I'm not quite sure how it all happened. In fact, I remember Memphis shooting at the dunk tanks, and the next thing I know, his bullet was hitting something completely different.
About that.
Was that you?
Was it Diedrich?
Did Diedrich do this?
No. Sophia apparently had been tagging along the whole time.
Wait. The smaller
The
kindred?
mini-me.
Is she here now?
She very well could be, yeah.
Sophia!
No.
It's like a Diedrich situation, only, she actually shows
She
up.
mad at me too?
So
Sophia!
How was she able to tag along without none of us knowing she was there?
I don't know. She does weird shit.
Well, they
She does weird.
disappear
She
all the
stopped
time.
time. Right as soon as the gun went off, she stopped time,
she stopped time.
and then she went up and manipulated the bullets.
All right,
Because she said that she didn't like Von Kaiser because he was cheating. Or he wasn't nice.
because of the Ventru and the Bruja's history.
A little bit before your time. Wee bit before your time.
All right.
What about any books I've read?
No.
Damn it.
Weirdest shit I've ever seen. Never seen anything like it in my life.
I don't know of any discipline that can make you stop time.
Maybe a super, like, they were moving so fast that time just seemed to be moving
Maybe she
slow.
has like reverse celerity or something.
Reversal there. No, that would mean she would move slow.
Yeah, it's like
Or make
so
everything
slow.
else move slow.
Yeah.
Is that something you might be able to learn?
I promise you I will try.
Anyways, it is getting late. Everyone, thank you for...
Thank you. What are you thanking us for? You did
Yeah, he
this.
did most of the work.
In fact, I gotta send a quick text to Pooh. I'll text Annabelle. Staying at a friend's house. See you eventually. Send.
Immediate text. Phone goes off.
That was fast.
Bling, you are fucking grounded. Bling.
Going into settings, turning off location. There we are.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your mom okay with you staying over?
Yeah, how is Annabelle?
Well, she said I was grounded.
She tried grounding? What does she think you are? Well, I mean, you are a child, but does she think you're like an actual child?
I don't know. Did you not
Are
send
all
over?
sires, overbearing?
Oh.
Well, I don't know, Memphis. Was I overbearing?
You seem kind of like you're a little bit overbearing.
You chained me to
Not
a
terrible.
dock to get burnt by the sun.
Yeah, he has a point there. You did do that.
And also, your key to your survival was just simply talking with your stepbrother.
But you chained me to a dock
Right.
for the sun to melt me.
If you didn't get out within 8 hours, yes.
What was your sire like?
Well, to be fair, my sire, I didn't really get to know him. In fact, I was embraced, and by the time I awoke for the first time, he was already gone. I've never...
Just like mine.
No, not like yours at all.
Kinda like mine.
Explain.
Well, I was only hanging out with Charlotte for like a few days, and then she disappeared.
Well,
Relocated.
she had other things to do, Memphis.
Manipulation is subterfuge, please.
Did you not know?
No, I don't know. Oh, no! I didn't want to ask. Partly because I didn't care.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's an insight, Memphis? Anybody else in the corner you roll against this too, if you'd like.
What's in what?
Insight.
Probably.
3.
Okay, she had better things to do.
Thank God. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have met you.
Nope.
Yeah.
But no, my sire's, all I know is that his name was his name was Jacques.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. He was a Frenchman.
Oh, was he still alive?
I never met him.
So who's your adopted sire?
Lorien Kosago. Yeah. He's a great man. Taught me a lot.
Lorien Kosako.
Sago. Your ability to mispronounce almost every word that you hear is astounding.
What about you, Erwin?
What?
What was your sire like?
I wouldn't say she was overbearing. She was pretty supportive, and but she definitely kept me on task on things that I was working on. That's why I didn't see the field until I met you guys.
What happened to her?
Do you? You probably wouldn't recall. Maybe Alistair does. Are you familiar with the blood plague?
Yes, well, a lot of kindred met final death to that.
Yes, she was one of them.
Was this like the Black Plague?
Yes, but for kindred.
You know that there were domains that fell to the plague. Whole entire cities of kindred died. It's like a tuberculosis.
Like literal black plague for
Yeah.
kindred.
Yeah.
And I was one of the things I still want to do, and that I was trying to do, was figure out a cure for it.
No one really knows why it disappeared.
Wait, there's no vaccination?
There is none. It didn't even. It just kind of went away. It's still around. It's dormant.
It could return.
So I'm
Where is
still working on.
Well, some kindred philosophers believe that it's already inside of our blood. Other kindred believe that it was a curse, or a sign of Gehenna. Some also blame Thin Bloods, but then again, everyone blames Thin Bloods for, well, everything.
And a thin blood is...
Thin Blood is barely even a kindred. So far detached from Cain that their potency of their blood has withered to almost nothing.
Like Frederick.
No, Frederick is a ghoul. That is completely different.
I don't like using the word ghoul for Frederick, okay?
Mind slave. Blood slave. Wait, is he a slave?
No, he's not. Do not call him that.
Yeah, because I don't like slaves.
No, no one should. That's terrible.
Alright. As long as we can agree with that.
One of the main reasons why I didn't blood bond you.
No, he's just addicted to my blood, and he does what I tell him to.
So he's
That's
a
all.
crackhead.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Kind of like he's just like a druggie.
And you're his dealer.
I'm the dealer and the drug.
You all start to feel your blood start to slow as you know it's getting.
I feel like the sun is coming up soon.
I feel like I brought up a depressing topic, and we should probably hit the hay anyway.
Right. Regardless, I know we all went for Memphis's family, but Von Kaiser is my problem, and it was forced upon you.
Oh, now he's my problem.
Sounds like it's my problem too, because he wants to kidnap me.
Which I called, by the way. I called that.
At least, Erwin, you don't have any coin in this. You can retreat whenever you wish. Sounds like you don't have any family or, well, anyone that he could exploit.
He's got us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anyone either, really, so...
You have us.
Besides besides you guys.
I definitely don't have anyone besides for all of you. And, well, Clyde. But if Ludwig was crazy enough to try to go after Clyde...
What about that one girl?
Hope? That's exactly why he'd be crazy.
Or
Ludwig would not.
or
What about that one
Decker.
vet girl that you called, what was it, Eleanor? On accident, that awkward moment?
Talk about Emily. Yeah.
Yeah, that look right there, that reaction makes me think she could, also be at risk.
What's Hope up to?
I don't know.
She lacks hope.
I told Clyde and take Hope and Rebecca and get out of Canada, go somewhere else.
Alright, well, it's been great. I'm gonna
Same.
get going.
You all have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Good night.
no.
As the coterie ascends up to the guest rooms and Alistair Grayson goes to his own master bedroom, they go to sleep for the night. And that's when we're going to call it.
Called it.
Woo!
Okay.
Alright, no one died.
No one died.
Not even Von Kaiser.
I almost.
Yeah,
died.
not even Von Kaiser. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of
He's
hand.
the Naraku of this campaign.
This
God,
is
Jesus.
bullshit. That reference may not. No one might actually get that. That's starting to
Hey.
become a little dated.
Shut up. It's not. Really?
100% I didn't get it.
You don't know who Naraku is?
No.
Okay, so see, doesn't even get it. And
I'm
he's
the oldest one here.
well, you're not older than.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, why put him on blast?
So.
I'm 12, by the way. 13 in May.
You
Oh
look
my gosh.
great.
Thank you.
So hopefully you all had a fun time tonight. I definitely had a lot of fun STing, watching my kindred go in circles in the beer base.
Even though I put my hand on the left wall.
It's not my fault I'm so beautiful.
Oh my gosh. But, hopefully you had some fun tonight. I really hope I get to see a lot of you in the Discord, if we have some new peeps in there. For all the really recurring peeps who come out every single night, definitely appreciate you. You are rock stars. You're the whole entire reason why we do this content. Do we have any last announcements? Anything
Just
on
look
those?
out for them shirts on the merch store. Gonna be adding one soon. And we're going up to Chicago here November 10th to do some photo shoots and maybe some video so we can update the commercials.
Right,
you
and
guys.
we are coming up 2 episodes away from episode 20, and we are going to be doing a story so far with a Carry On My Wayward Son cover.
Oh my god, we are
Yes!
Oh my
We are not.
Can we not do that?
No, we need to do that.
I really don't want to.
We 100% need to do that.
I would also like to announce that we are going to start a Hunter the Vigil game with just Carl and I.
Stop it.
Yes!
You're tearing this family apart.
I would love to do a Hunter the Vigil game.
Oh my gosh.
I will be Scene and you will be Dammy.
No, I will not. I'm Danis if I have to kill you over it, dude.
What these two yet to realize is that I can make NPCs after their jokes.
Please don't, but please don't
Jokes
do that.
are fun until they become flaming chickens.
Vigil?
So,
Which one's better, Vigil or Reckoning?
all right.
Which one is the original one?
I think it's
Vigil, I think.
Yeah, I think
Vigil's
it's Vigil.
original.
I think that sounds right.
Reckoning, all I know Reckoning is the Xbox game. That was like a Diablo
Maybe
dungeon
Reckoning
crawler.
is the original. I don't know. I've never played it.
all right. Well, you all have a fantastic night. Thank you for joining us. And remember, Kindred, the best time to tell stories is whenever it's near dark. Bye bye.
Always at it. Bye, guys.
Every time.